How are you, brother? Philippines is here in the house. I am late. I am late to love me for what I am and simply being me. Hmm. Give me hope, Joanna. Welcome to the beautiful world. Beautiful world. Welcome to the beautiful people. I know some people here in the house. Hey Michelle, welcome to my live streaming. Naka-ano ako. Rawr. Ayan ako. Naka-costume tayo. Happy Halloween to everybody. Oh, di ba? Kahit wala ng party-party sa loob lang ng bahay tayo, mag-costume lang tayo. Looks like, really Halloween. Welcome to all of you guys. Michelle, Sharon is here in the house. Thank you so much for giving me a thumbs up. Hi, sis to you. Good morning, beautiful. Yes, rar. Ikaw ba, Michelle? Naghahanda ka rin po para bukas? Hmm. Kulang ng makeup. Kulang yata ng makeup. Rar. Ganito. Nagme-makeup pa rin. Tapos naglagan natin ng ano. ng uling. Where's my uling here? Sana yung uling ko. Ayan yung ano ko, yung charcoal ko, guys. Wala ako kasi no. Di ako gumagamit ng itim na ano. Ano bang tawag nun? Yung itim na ganon, whatever. Hindi ko pa nga alam yung mga pangalan ng mga makeup kit eh. Hala, wala na yung uling ko. Where's my uling? Dagdagan ko sana ng itim-itim na to. I have my charcoal here that I put on my face. Charcoal talaga. Nakaabaya ko guys ha. Woo! Woo! I'm bad. Ginawa kong Halloween yung costume yung ano, abaya. Ito pala yung charcoal ko. Oh. Ganyan lang. Welcome to my live streamings, guys. Maraming salamat sa mga nandyan. Ayan, tutorial, makeup for Halloween. Uling. Charcoal. Charcoal talagang ginamit ko, sis. Kasi wala ako yung yung itim talagang pang pang makeup. Charcoal kasi hindi ako gumagamit ng mga O, diba? Works naman. Worth it. Yan, tulog, what do you call this, tulog lang sis, okay na, from Michelle. Hey, Prince Sylvia is here in the house. Welcome to my live streaming. Thank you for coming on my live. Kailangan nating magsuot ng eyeglass guys kasi medyo malabo na yung ating mata. Yan, may pasa pa ako doon. Yan, yan, eyeliner. Oh, wala ako nun sis. Kaya nagtsatsaga ako sa Hindi ako gumagamit ng makeup kasi lipstick lang ako. Yan. Saka, kunting blush on. Wala na. Yun lang gamit ko. Blush on, kunting balas on. Kaya tignan mo may mga You're beautiful pa rin kahit anong nilagay mo sa mukha mo. Oh, wow, thank you so much, sis. Maganda tayong lahat eh. Kahit ikaw naman, sis Michelle Aceron. Oh, diba? A granny vampire. Oh, diba? Yung noo ko lang parang nauntog. Nauntog lang sa pader. Nilagyan ko rin ng uling yan para medyo parang pasa yung labas. Kasi pag puro red, yan, hindi siya lalabas na pasa. Dapat may black siya para oh, diba? Oh. Ganyan ako maglagay. Welcome to my live streamings, guys. Maraming salamat. I'm gonna eat your blood. Uminom ako ng green tea kasi nilalamig ako. Gusto ko mag-warm a little bit. Ayan, kinagat rin ako ng may chikinini ako. Chikinini talaga. May chikinini ako, guys. Hinalikan ako ng ibang ibang hindi nakikita. Welcome to our live streamings. Maraming salamat. Prince Sylvia, hello. Welcome to my live streaming. Parang nabubura na yung uling. Tsaka makeup. Natatalbugan ng makeup ay nung uling. Ala, nagkalat ang Rina. Hey, welcome to my live streaming. Magandang gabi. And do you believe, guys, that there is a kabalabalaghan in Tagalog phenomenon? Do you have experience about everything? Like aswang, like, anong tawag nung kapre, something like that. I don't know. I don't know in English the kapre. Kalimutan ko. Tulog lang, sis, okay na. Yes, tutulog lang tayo, okay na. Maganda naman tayo. Hindi, what do you call it? Hindi yan uso dito, sis. Saan ka pa, sis? Nag-uuso-usuhan lang tayo, nakikigaya lang tayo sa Amerika. O, diba? Sila kasi, active sila sa mga ganitong party. Tayo mga sa Pinas, wala eh. Nakikigaya lang tayo. Yes, believe what? Phenomenon. And do you believe a phenomenon, yung kababalaghan? Have you ever experienced about if you feel something, there is a white lady, there is a ghost in your house, everywhere. You know, ako wala pa ako naranasan. Pero I just feel only a little bit scared. Parang lang, tinatakot ko yung sarili ko. I just feel like I am scary myself. That's it. Phenomenon. You don't know the phenomenon. Like what do you call that? Wonder story, something like that, or wonders story, like a fairy tale. I don't like to talk or think about things like that from microbots. Where? Tell me something if you have a experience. If you don't have a experience, then don't say anything. Welcome to my live streamings, guys. Ang ganda ko talaga pala pag nag-makeup ako ng mga ganito. Pinuri ang sariling makeup. O, di ba? Hindi naman kaanta. Sis Michelle, meron ka bang experience na mga ganon? Mga kababalaghan sa inyong bahay, kapitbahay, labas ng bahay. Ayan. Tan, tan. Arr! Welcome to my live streaming. Hey, Steven Banoy is here in the house. Happy Halloween, brother Steven Banoy. Thank you so much for coming in. And if you start talking or thinking about things like that they just might come true, you never know. From my words. Really? Is that true? Or you just only imagination, micro words? Hello, Rina from Steven. Hello to you too. Welcome to my live streaming. That's why that is our title today, micro words. Come on. You must be cooperate with me. We're talking also the vampire, what do you call it? Aswang, Aswang, quack quack, doctor quack quack. Oh, why not? Doctor quack quack. Hello! Welcome to our live streamings, guys. Sinot ko lang yung salamin ko kasi hindi ko mabasa masyado yung ating live chat. You're just only imagination, microbes. They will not come to you, okay? We're just only talking about. And we are not only experts with that. Expert for extortion. Extortion ba tawag nun? That we call extortion? Extortion. We're not calling them. We're just only talking about something different. What you're feeling. You have experience about the ghost, white lady, aswang. You know, it feels like you have somebody besides you, but it's nothing. That's it. Hey, brother Corolla. Welcome to my live streaming. Bad Panda is here in the house. Hello to you too. Welcome, brother. How are you? Happy Halloween, guys. Especially in America. It's a Halloween there in America. I have a costume. So, asan na ba yung ano, yung beautiful mask ko? Beautiful mask. I have another one here. Anyway, just wait. I have one. Ayan. What it looks better for me. Ayan. It's a beautiful life. And that is my costume for birthdays later. I cannot tie. Tie. Da-da-da-da. Oh, nice mask. And there is a, what do you call that, Harry here. Harry. Welcome, Panda. Panda, welcome to my live streaming. And you better watch out. You better not cry. Better not pout. I'm telling you why. And I have bite from the vampire here. Or I have a chicken in it. Somebody's kiss me here or bite me. I think it's better the other one than this one. I'm gonna make more lipstick. Ayan. Make it red more. Ow! Rawr. Hey, Chris Kali Sisi, good evening. Magme-makeup tayo konti guys kasi ano na, maputla na yung bibig natin. Give me kiss. Give me kiss. And looking great from Steven Banney. Welcome to my live streaming. Chicken, what is that? What you said? Chicken bite your neck. And yeah, somebody's somebody bite my neck, guys. Ayan, chickenini. We call that chickenini. Ayan, is Mark. What do you call that? Mark. Kiss Mark. Oh yeah. Kiss Mark from the vampire. Ayan, hello everyone from Chris Kale. I'm a big fan of, what do you call that, of the Muscaro Ball Mask from Tony. And Chris Kale, hello from Steven Banoy. And now telling what else, Tony? Telling what, Tony from Mike Roberts. What is that balls? Mascara ball, what is that mascara ball? Mascara? Mascara. I'm gonna bite you. Mm. Mwah. Eh, naano siya, nalalaglag. I think it's better the other one. It's more cute this, I think. Ayan. I hit my no head on the wall. I hit the... Oh, look at that. My goodness. Just only a charcoal, guys. And lipstick. I mixed it together to be looks like what do you call it? Bros ba? Bros ba tawag nun? Bros. Hey, Miss Chris, it's a mass party. Ballroom like this. Arr! I think it's better this one, I think, for me, than the other one. I look pretty more. Wah! I look pretty more this mask than the other one I put it. Oh, walang kukontra ha? Because it's holiday, guys. Mas maganda yung yung rubberize kaysa tinatali. I get lost. Kasi lumuluang siya. Whatever. Yan, takpan natin yung ilong nating pango. Hello! Welcome to our live streamings. Ayan, we are beautiful now. And we have a feather hair also. Ayan, like a peacock. Peacock! Ayan, makikipag paligsahan ako sa Brett Glaiso bukas tomorrow. Live her streaming. I hope I will win 500 peso. Mukhang pera si Rina eh. Ayan. Lahat susuungin. And the one is better mas. What? That one. Ah, okay. This one is better colorful. Ayan, looking more dangerous. Rawr. Rawr. Meow. Meow. Mine is here the house. Mine Harang is here the house. Good evening, Sisi. Welcome to my live streaming. And of course, Juday Badire is here the house. Welcome to my live streaming, sis. Ayan. It's your papers are dressed up. Ayan. And of course, costumes. Just like you are now, Han. From Mike Roberts. And there are so many Mike Roberts. But we didn't see any one of them, Just me for now. Just me for now. And hi, sis Dave. Ayan, I do import today. And I really look somewhere in the town that I can find a mask like this. And this is what is available only, guys. There are many colors, but I choose this one, rainbow. Rainbow, rainbow, rainbow rock. And hi, mine from Bad Panda. Welcome to my live streaming. And that must suits your face, Reina. Oh, thank you so much. Because this one is a little bit wide. And a little bit wide. My face is small, you know. So it seems like it's a more beautiful this for me. $1. $1. $1 lang. Do you believe the aswang, guys? Do you believe the aswang? Because I'm gonna aswang you. Arr. I'm gonna bite your I'm gonna bite your no, your neck. Hmm, like me. Somebody's bite me. I'm gonna bite you with a mark. Hey, brother Ken Anger, welcome to my live streamings. Thank you so much. I do effort today, guys. But I put a what do you call it? I put a mask. But I am still beautiful without mask. Oh, di ba? Wala, bahala kayo dyan umintindi mga pinagsasabi ko. Hi, Ken from Chris Gale. Happy Halloween, Rina. Happy Halloween to you, brother Ken Anger. Good morning, my brother Ken. And I was thinking the same thing, Ken. From Bad Panda. How's your holiday today, guys, in America? Especially in America. Mostly we are just only trying to copycat, in America. Copycat talaga, ha? Ayan. What I got that in the Philippines, guys, we don't do like a party like you do in America, guys. We are just trying to copycat only. O, di ba? Copycat talaga ang Philippines. Because it's hard to find also the costumes here, like a Halloween or even mask, something like that. You know, we are copycat only. Hey, welcome to my live streamings, guys. Parang tabingi yung ayusin mo rin na, ganda-ganda mo, itabingi yung mask mo. Actually, this is my face. My black eye. I have a black eye. Nag-makeup pa ako. And do you believe aswang brother and sister? Wait, itali ko ulit kasi maluwang. And parang parang mali yata yung nahugot ko. Hala, hindi ko na maano. Wait, guys. I'm gonna remove for a while because it's going down. Get down, and moving all around. Get down. Ayan, I have a feeder, guys. Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness. It's a true feeder. Feeder from Peacock. O, diba? Hey, DJ West Point, welcome to my live streaming. Or West Plain, welcome. Thank you so much for coming in. Happy Halloween, DJ. Mr. DJ, can I have a request? Pwede ba ang love song ko? Tumulungan siya pag asan ka na? It is okay if somebody's tight in my this one. But it's hard for me. It's getting lost. The tight. Ha 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 ha! Welcome to our live streaming. Jane Paul is here in the house also. Welcome in, y'all. Thank you for stopping by, all of you guys. Happy Halloween. And I think it's better a little bit. This one. I want to. It seems like an angel. Jerry Jones! Wait. I'm gonna fold. Maybe it's better. Baby, I want Loving you till 70s. O, di ba? Ang ganda pa sana pag mga ano, ganyan, oh. Indiana Jones. Indiana Woman. Oh my goodness! Ayan, Miss Heart Gasper Kabsat, welcome to my live streaming. Magandang gabi sa iyo. Good evening, Heart from Ken. And did you which planes welcome to my live streaming? Hindi ko siya ma-fold, guys. And mas cute pa sana pag may ganyan. Yung ginawang ano, tutorial. O, diba? Whatever. Hindi siya kumakapit, guys. Ganyan sana. Wala. It's a fresh feather from the peacock. Ayan. Eh, nagbago yung profile mo, Sis Heart. Ayan, connecting to your channels, what do you call that? Na, my dear Wating holiday? Costume pare. Welcome, DJ. Welcome to my live streamings. Good morning, good evening. Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween. Yes, happy Halloween in America. Happy Halloween in the Philippines. How are you people? Awesome. I hope you're doing good today. It's a weekend. Sunday morning. Tarararan. Ayan, yan naman yung dati Sisi. Okay. Yan ba yung dati? Parang iba dati eh. Hindi siya blue. And Jen Pal is here in the house. Welcome to my live streaming, Jen Pal. Maraming salamat sa inyong lahat at pagdalo sa aking live streaming. Ano, gusto nyo? Kakantaan ko kayo? What do you want? Topic or singing? Ayan. Why we call the happy Halloween, guys? Why Halloween is happy? Why Halloween is happy, guys? Instead of being a sad, something like that. Why is happy? Hey, Gugu Bubu is here in the house. Welcome, brother or my sister, isn't it? Oh yeah, my sister is here in the house. Gugu Bubu sister. Welcome to you. Happy Halloween. Hey, brother Scott B. My big brother is here in the house, Scott B. Anyone come here in the panel, guys? Where is my... Wait. Mag-invite ako para may kasama ako dito sa taas. I'm gonna invite some, what do you call this? You guys. So I have company here. So we can talk something. Yes, it's Scott B is here in the house. Welcome, brother. How are you? Happy Halloween to you, brother Scott B. And we have a question today, guys. I do effort for you. For all of you, my friend. O, diba? Para namang totoong Halloween today. Rina will make bat so for dinner. I'm gonna make what do you call that? Bloody drinks today, brother Ken and girl. Bat soap. Do you eat bat soap? Bat soap talaga. How's your day, Mike from DJ? Brother Scott B, come on, brother Scott B, where are you? Welcome to my live streaming. And DJ, you can come up there, guys. There is a link. I'm gonna bite you. Rawr. I'm gonna bite you in my panel. BBI. Hey, brother Brett Gleiso is here in the house. This is my costume tomorrow for you, brother Brett Gleiso. I hope I'm gonna win. O, diba? No need costume, just only face. There you go, brother Scott. Wait, where are you? Add to a screen. Okay. Hello, brother.
How you doing, young lady?
I am pretty good. How about you?
You all
Happy
dressed up
Halloween
for
to you,
Halloween?
brother. Hmm?
You're all dressed up for Halloween?
Yeah, I dress up for Halloween today because it's Halloween to your place. I do effort today. Even we are not celebrating in here in the Philippines, but I will try my best to, what do you call that? To be, ano tawag nun in English? Ayan. To be, what do you call that? A woman also that uh we are celebrating to in America. We are copycats. Hey, hey, Mylon Rock is in the house. Good evening. Are you done to your live streaming, sis, Mylon? Yes, Jen Paul, Young. Big things, my dear. And I'll support your channel. All the way, my dear. Thank you so much for the full support, brother DJ. And the host is all dressed up for Halloween. Oh yeah. Woot woo. Anyway, I just feel cold. That's why this is my costume really. Sexy.
Always.
Ayan, sexy. It seems like a sexy, but it's not really, guys. Because I feel, what do you call that? I feel cold on my feet, so I wear a pajama. I wear a pajama, guys. What the heck, Rina, are you doing?
There's nothing wrong with that. You look good in pajama. Mike said you look really good in pajama.
It's cold here in Baguio.
How cold is it?
Huh?
How cold is it?
How
Let's
cold? 60.
what? 60.
60 degrees in Celsius.
Oh my gulai. You almost have to break out. You have to break
And I
out
am wearing
the
also,
big
and I am
jacket.
wearing also the abaya for the Muslim. I
Yeah.
bring from from here in my place. Anyway, just wait. I cannot hear you very well. Hello? Okay now. I think, can you talk, brother Scott?
Yep. I'm here.
Okay. Because when I didn't use my headset, I cannot hear you very well. But now it's okay. It's clear. Welcome to my live streaming, guys. Parang ako nga no, robot. I have a big ear.
Hey,
Ayan, kantahan na
Rena,
from DJ.
Rena, I've
Yes,
known
brother.
you for a long time. You have big nothing. You're very small.
What? I am
You don't
very?
have big ears. You don't have big ears. I've known you for a long time. You have big nothing. You're all small.
Everything is small, brother Scott. But yeah.
I don't know about everything, but your ears aren't
No,
your
I'm
ears
just
aren't
saying
big.
now, brother. Everything is small. It's cold, guys. It's cold for me. It's nice to without abaya, but I feel cold. I'm sorry. I'm gonna close my shoulder. Gonna hide a little bit. How are you, brother and sisters? Alika, brother DJ, kanta tayo. How's your day, brothers? You want? I'm gonna bite you.
My day's pretty much over.
Huh?
I'm getting ready to go to sleep soon.
Oh, you're ready to go to sleep soon? It's still early. What time is there?
It's
Or nap? Napping
almost
time.
9 a.m. here.
9 a.m.
9 a.m. Yeah.
I thought you are in America,
Yeah, I am.
USA.
I'm in America.
Oh, 9 a.m. So you're going to sleep.
Yeah.
It's weekend, brother. You must enjoy your day because later maybe on what do you call that? When is your work day again? Hey, Jamie, brother, welcome to my live streaming. Thank you for coming in. And she's cute, bro, from DJ. Oh, thank you so much for the good compliments, brother DJ. And yes, Mikey, brother, happy Halloween's oh, that's
Ken
we
has a
are
question.
going.
Are you going to throw candy off of the terrace?
No, we don't do that here.
No.
Nobody catch the penis. Brother
No, she said
Scott.
she's gonna throw the beads off.
I'm gonna throw it with you. Take one. Brother, I'm gonna throw in my live streaming.
Yeah. What is that one?
Okay, catch
What is
one,
that one?
okay? Okay, catch. 1, 2, 3, go.
Yeah,
There was a penis.
they don't do the trick or treat there, do they?
We are not doing the hair, brother. Trick or treats. Okay, I have a candies here anyway. 1, 2. That's it, brother Scott. Because no one's
All
over
right,
here.
throw,
Trick or
throw,
treat.
throw.
I'm gonna throw it. 1, 2, 3.
I didn't catch any.
No one's catching. Ayan. Just only me. I'm gonna eat alone this candies. I have orange, my favorite candies after eat lunch or dinner. This is my desserts. If I eat dried fish, something like this is my contra for my for what do you call that, dried fish. Yes, 11:40 a.m. 7 a.m. here from Kane Anger. Ayan, ito 7 p.m. here in Saudi Arabia. Yeah, Saudi Arabia, it's 7 p.m. right now because the 11 or almost 12 na. 5 hours are ahead.
Yeah.
In Saudi. I came from Saudi Arabia. Oh, brother DJ, Habibi, Habibi. Oh, diba? Shukran. Shukran for coming on my live stream. Brother DJ. So what is your plan today, brother Scott May? Because it's holiday, it's Halloween over there.
Let me think.
Is there a kids asking for candies in your house?
Let's see. My plan is I'm going to sleep and then later I'm going to wake up. That's it.
You're going to sleep at what? You didn't sleep at night? Why?
No, I work at night.
Oh, okay. So you just came home.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So you need to raise a little, soon, pretty soon. Yes, hey Chris, welcome to my live streaming. And the trick or treat is not too much practice in the Philippines, brother. But when the December comes, have the longest Christmas in the whole world. Yeah, you are right, brother. 3 months Christmas celebrating. 3 months, isn't it? Since September, longest. When it comes December, it's like a normal. No more, no more celebrating at Christmas 25 or December 20. We celebrate mostly New Year. Hi, Ken, brother from Jamie. Welcome to my live stream. Maraming salamat. Very thankful that you come to my family. Love you, brother. Yes, it is Mike. What do you call that? Mike's outside.
So what are you gonna do for Halloween though? What did you do? What are you gonna
Oh,
do at
no.
midnight? You're gonna go out and chase the walk walk?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to look. I'm gonna make the walk walk later on.
You're gonna make walk
We
walk
have
face and
yes, walk walk and what else? Wang? Walk walk and what?
walk 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 walk
Yeah.
walk like that. Walk 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 walk
I'm gonna meet
walk.
him outside, like, and then I'm gonna spread my wings. Half body.
I'm gonna walk walk over you. Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna walk over your stomach. Stomach. I'm gonna open your inside. That's what we call walk walk, right, brother Scotty? Hey, Quibis, welcome to my live streaming. This is Ming Ming. You share the house. Thank you so much, and we love also the carol. Yeah, I'm going to caroling. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride it when you're so sleigh. Hey, mamas ko po. Mamas ko po talaga. Halika rito, Jamie Aqua, DJ. Kanta tayo. Samahan mo ako dito. Maaga pa naman sa inyong lugar. Alas 7 pa lang. Diba, the Queen of Baguio has a control over the wakwak. Actually, there is no wakwak here in Baguio. But in, I think Mindanao, there is a wakwak.
is there?
Yeah. Mindanao, what else? City, Aklan, something like that.
I said, I
Aklan.
told somebody, I said, I don't know if there's walk walk in Mindanao
Huh?
because what sound does the walk walk make? Walk walk
Aswang.
walk walk like that. I said, no, that's not the walk
No,
walk. That's the chicken.
there is no sounds with a wakwak. I think it's a tick tick. We call the tick tick, something like that. That is a wakwak.
I told somebody, I said, what that is that's the chicken at night making noise. Walk 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 walk
No, it's
walk.
a quack. It's a quack quack. Wak wak
Huh?
is the different than quack quack.
Walk walk walk.
Yeah, wak wak. It's aswang, brother. But you heard
Is it?
aswang? Yeah, that is we call that aswang. Wak wak. You can Google it. It's true. We have here in the Philippines. But I
I
never
don't,
seen yet. But they said it's
Rena, I told you, I don't use Google. You know why? You know why?
what?
I'm married to a Filipina and she knows everything, so I don't need Google.
So she speak about wak wak also to
Yeah.
you. Do you believe that? That is
What?
aswang? Not the chicken one, ha? When she told you that there is a wak wak in the Philippines, what do you think?
I just laugh.
You just laugh. You don't believe.
No.
I don't believe also because I never seen. But they believe those who have experience with that, especially the wak wak is living there in their province. Or it's a good imaginations. Probably was some different variation of balanghoc. And thought our cook was a script. It's a different brother Tony. I think the script in wak wak. You you don't have a candy. I'm gonna eat for you. Okay? The candy. It's a shape shifter gold. I heard some Filipino they said it was for the wak wak. They will stop on your rooftop on your house, and then they will what do you call that? They have a long tank, like what do you call that? Like this, like a cord, small cord, like a headset cord. Yeah, and then they will sip the baby. You are pregnant. That's what they said. They will eat your baby. That's why some pregnant they have a garlic on their and beside to them when they are going to sleep. That is the what do you call that? What do you call that in contra? I don't know in contra in English. To avoid the aswang or wak wak,
Yeah.
you know.
How do I get out of this mess? The walk walk comes around when your girl is preggy. Is that true? Oh, I don't know. Rena, you muted your mic, Rena.
What you said? Can you?
Yeah. Hey,
Didn't
Ken
hear
Unger
it.
says the walk walk comes around when your girl is preggy.
Mm-hmm.
Is that true?
Yeah. That's what people said. Those who have experience.
Ah,
Yeah, they will eat you will take your baby in your stomach, especially the pregnant. They will take it without knowing. You didn't feel it. You will
yeah.
feel a little. You will feel later when your stomach is going to small. You will get up and you will see the tongue in your what do you call that? In your stomach is all already eating your baby. That's what they said. It's
Hmm.
it is true from the other people. but I don't see it. I never experience. I hope I will never experience with that. You know, we are lucky we don't have like that here, hearing or giving.
So you have to be pregnant in order to get the walk walk?
Yeah, if you are in that place, where is the walk walk? You do is they are wearing a garlic, and they will put in their neck like a necklace. They do
Hmm.
yes, a lot of garlic in their bed. The walk
Yeah.
walk hates garlic. This
Yeah. People are asking, like, Tony, do they actually believe that the walk walk is real in the Philippines? Yeah, there's people that believe the walk walk is real.
yeah, they
I
believe
don't know
so, but I
why,
don't believe
but
it.
they do.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like the witch ladies.
Yeah, it's witch ladies. It's what do you call it? The witch is a good thing. I think it's better the witch than the walk walk because they really eat the human body.
Who? The witch lady?
No, the walk walk. The lady just the witch is not. No, they just only what do you call that? Have a baby doll, uh, do something like with a needle. You know, that's what I know. I think the witch is they never killed people, just using a doll or anything to die the human. But the walk walk in person, they will eat you inside you. They will eat inside, or else they will bite your neck. as a Seems like a vampire also. Then if
I thought that
you,
I thought that was just a pinay that bites your neck.
they will bite you also if you are running like you know,
Huh?
they will cut by your head until you sleep on the floor and eat your inside. That's it. The walk walk, aswang or walk walk. That is scary. I just saw only in television, but there is a lot of proof. They said there's
Huh?
the walk walk.
I don't know. Um, you know, there's so many of those in the Philippines, though. Different, depends where you go.
Yeah, there
You
is
get,
a sculptures also. You know about the spirit, about the spirit. What does that this walk walk like read?
see.
Yeah, that's true, Terry. Hey, Terry, welcome to Knowledge with me.
Yeah,
Tony, I've heard it looks like a large,
yeah.
unlike.
My ex-wife, my ex-wife's father claimed to have seen a walk walk about 20 years ago and was under the house.
Oh yeah, what
Said
it
it
looks
scared him
like the
really
walk
bad.
walk.
Yeah.
Bijoy. What looks like the walk walk then? If the father saw,
Yeah. Ken says he hears the walk walk looks like a large man-like bird.
like a bird, it's a half body, or else it depends if they doesn't want to.
half body, it can be like a bird, but they are still eating human body, still the same. The half flying like like a bird, and a whole body flying like a bird. Also, they're still the same feature. If they catch you, if you are out in the outside the dark, it's, but if you are inside the house, it's hard to then catch you. If you are still awake, people inside. So the video is the Sibylle post, right? Hey, Melin Raka, walk walk is condominium in Mandaluyong. Are you talking about this, Melin Raka? Walk walk. Do you believe walk walk or aswang? Is Melin? Yeah, there is some proxy state in Ohio. Yes, Jem is here in the house. What said Tony? I miss. A man like a bird. You're getting confused with an it's not even a man, even woman. There's a couple. Couple wak-wak. Ano pong mga phenomena?
Mike has a good comment. He says, depends how much alcohol you drink, whether or not you will see the walk walk.
What says Mike Roberts?
Mike Roberts says, it depends how much alcohol you drink, whether or not you will see the walk walk. No, that's not true. All right. If you ever want to see the walk walk, what you do is you take Rena, okay, and when you're walking down the street, you turn around and you look at that woman and say, "Wow, doesn't she look so beautiful?" You will see the walk walk.
I'm gonna bite your neck.
I'm sorry. That's not the walk walk. You will see the whack when she's hitting you in the head. What?
Mike Roberts, he gonna see me. What? Walk, not walk. Walk, hunt me. No comment. Walk, hunt. Your imagination now, brother Jamie. You were hunting you over there in your place. Hallucination, Mike. Do you believe the spirit, brother Scotty? Like a ghost?
What's that? What was
The
that?
spirit like a ghost.
What?
If we have a family pass away and then they show something inside the house, it's like they are still there. Do you believe that? Have you ever experienced with that, brother?
Yeah, I don't see. I don't. I don't believe in ghosts.
You don't believe in ghosts?
No.
What do you call if your things is moving, something like that? Somebody's opened the faucet, like taking a shower, something like that, and you're alone. What do you think of that? Is this?
But if somebody's watching me take a shower?
No. Somebody's using your shower. Not
Right?
you
Somebody's using, yeah.
Yeah, you're not. You didn't see them, but they open the faucet or shower, or somebody's you know moving your things like a kitchen stuff, something like that, like on your table, and the plate is floating. What do you think about that? Is that a ghost?
No. I mean,
So what?
if somebody's using my shower, then well, it depends. I
Yeah.
mean, is a woman using my shower or a man using my shower? If it's a woman using my shower, then maybe I'm watching. I don't know.
No, I mean it seems like a ghost. You never see them, but they open your shower.
Oh, you mean like
Your plate is floating, or your glass is floating also.
have you
And
ever
there's
seen the
somebody
plate?
sounds making a sounds like open and close the door, but
Yeah,
you are alone. You know.
yeah.
What do you think
Okay.
about that? Do you believe the ghost? Is
No,
that do you call that ghost or what?
no.
Why
I
not?
called, yeah, I call it imagination. I don't know.
It's called imagination for you. You call that imagination. But it happens in real. The door is
But
open and closed. Is that from the winds?
I don't,
Yeah, I'm just asking, guys. Do you believe with that ghost? If your relatives or loved ones, something like that, but they are passed away later on, and the next day after burial, you know, they will come to your house like they want something to tell you, like you know.
yeah, I don't. Well, it's like BJ shows. It's like, oh, you always make fun of the witch lady. I said, well, yeah,
Hmm.
I do. I always make fun of the witch lady.
I believe in ghosts. I live with two experience in my life, for real, no joke. So, what is your experience? Can you tell us, Brother Ken, what
Yeah.
you experience
Mike
on
Mike
the
says
ghost?
Mike says maybe you have ghosts there because they steal the good broth. Is there a story there we want to hear about?
No,
Yeah. Did
what
you
the
lose
heck?
your bra again? Yeah. Mike, the
Mine
bra wasn't stolen. She lose that when she was dancing. She was
who's
doing Zumba
behind
and
me?
it
It's a
just fly
curtain.
off. Yeah, yeah, yeah. She was doing the Zumba and the bra fly off. She didn't. Yeah. She
And
said
that is usually
that's her
to
story. She's sticking with it.
washer in the top will not turn. No, they will open it. Even you, so for example, you turn off your TV and then somebody's on again. You know,
Yeah. That happens
do
to
you
me.
think that was a spirit or
No,
what?
that happens to me all the time. I
Really?
turn off,
Or
yeah, I
maybe
turn off the TV and then it turns on auto. It's like I'll be sitting
alone,
there and then the TV will turn on. You know what they
alone
call
or
that?
what? Or
Yeah,
maybe you fit the oh, that's why.
yeah. That's what they call that, sitting on the remote. Oh, you sit on the remote and the TV comes on automatic.
No, without sitting on the remote, brother, it's okay.
Yeah.
Like you are not touching anything,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Has this
you
has this
turn off
happened to you?
the TV, and then later on, you go to your room, and then it automatic on again. So what is
Yeah.
your feeling? Are you scared?
No.
I'm gonna scare you.
Why would you be scared? Of what?
Just because it's turned on alone,
Yeah.
and you make sure that it's off your TV, or
No,
it's turned off.
I would wonder.
Nobody
Maybe I
touched
have
the
mouse.
remote.
Yeah. Maybe I have like a mouse inside the house and it's jumping on the remote. I don't know.
You still don't believe it.
The mouse is making fun of you.
Okay, Brother Ken Ango, first time. Oh, Brother Ken is he believes to the ghost. What he said.
Yeah.
Brother Ken. You don't believe, but Ken Anger believe. I never had experience yet, but I just experienced a little bit only. I don't think or I never account with that. That is a ghost. I just only it seems like I have people or I have a people beside me. I just feel like colds only, and then I'm just thinking I'm scared, like my hair on my skin standing, So what I think it's like there is a people in the house, but I am alone,
Hmm.
or I just scared myself. That's it. I never saw it, but it seems like there is people here, not here. I just imagine that was a past years ago, and said I was 22 years old or living in a three-story house, and I live with a real a ghost would come to the bed, open the because there is a coffee. Oh, that is scary, brother Ken. Hey, brother Mike, welcome to my live streaming. Happy Halloween to you. Thank you so much for coming to my live stream. It was scary if you are, lying in your bed, in your room, and then somebody open your curtain, and your face is very scary. I don't know. I'm gonna do. I'm gonna scream maybe, or
Let's see.
I'm gonna run.
Let's see. Yeah. Mike's talking about first time was when he's 22, living in a 3-story. Lived, for a real ghost would come in this bedroom, open the blinds, so we could hear it walking across the room. Yeah, see, I never, second time is when I took over my grandmother's house, who had died, and for sure she was still there. I mean, yeah, I lived in I lived in some old houses, and they would make noise at night,
Mm-hmm.
just creaking noise.
Yeah, and then you said you never believe.
Huh?
And said and you said you never believe about the ghost.
Yeah, but
That makes
that's
a
just the
ghost
noise.
though.
It's just the noise that they make. I mean,
Mhm.
it's an old house.
Yeah. It means there is a ghost. It's true. Because there
No,
are
that doesn't
somebody's
mean
making
there's
a
a
noise,
ghost.
like creaking
It's
or
just the
ringing
noise
the
that house makes.
and believe me, at first I was skeptic, 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 but that change was the real stuff from Ken. I believe you because you have a experience, brothers Ken, but we don't have experience yet. Maybe we're not believe yet. Kasi is to believe nga, di ba? I wonder what where she looks like. I don't know what look. So what you do, brother Ken Anger? Did you run or scream?
Yeah, Ken probably put his arms in the air, screaming like "ah!"
You act like a gay now. Oh my goodness, it's so
Oh
good.
my god!
Yeah.
It's a ghost! Like that?
Or you run to your mom, brother Ken. You run
Oh
to your mom.
no! Help me! It's a ghost! Like that?
No, I doubt. I didn't run. It become interesting. You didn't talk, brother Ken, Anger. It's just cross only, just one time cross. He never back to look at you. Work. Hello, Ken. I am still here in. it it happened that brother Mike went home with the guy, so look scary. They will scream like a gay, a woman. Am I right, brother Scott, babe? You cannot control
Yeah, I
it.
don't know. Well, it's like I said,
No,
it's
I'm
like
just saying.
yeah, it's like I was saying, Rena. It's like with B Joy. She always gets mad because I always make fun with the witch lady.
Mm-hmm.
I always tell her I give her 50,000 pesos. She can make me sick. I bring all, and I brought her my hair. I bring her my toenails, my fingernail.
Mm-hmm.
I said, here, I even, even the one time I even poked my finger and I said, here's some blood. Yeah, here, dowels. I mean, what do you need? Just make me sick. I give you 50,000 pesos. All you have to do is make me sick. And,
They
and
didn't
still
do it.
nothing. And still nothing, because,
They just scare you only. It's
yeah.
maybe it's a good witch, brother Scott.
No, because all the people in the province are afraid of her.
Mm-hmm.
Because they say, oh, she's gonna do like this and she's gonna do like that. So they give her
Yeah.
money.
They will give
But
you.
she,
They
yeah,
will give.
yeah.
They will.
Like if the
They will,
dog, it's like if the dog dies, she says, oh, that's because you make me mad. I had to do that.
mm-hmm.
And they give her money some of these people give her money like every month, for her blessing. I said, what are you, stupid? What power does she have?
Because maybe she healed the person.
Hmm?
Maybe she healed the person. That's why she got the money. She received money. And that's
Yeah,
true
I don't
about
know. It's
houses.
huh?
Yeah, about the what do you call that? About the what do you call that in Tagalog? Yeah, the witch. They say the witch, bad witch. They will make you big stomach. They will sick. I don't know. Will make you crazy.
No, it's like I said, it's they I mean this lady, this lady and her family, right, up in the province, this is up in the
Mm-hmm.
province. And this lady and her family, right, they make all their money by people giving them stuff. All based off of the fact that, that this woman's, she can bring a curse, she can do, she can make she can make, you know, uh, she can make your crops grow. She can cause your crops not to grow. She can
Mm-hmm.
make people in your, family get sick, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's people do.
yeah.
Anong
And
tawag ng
and
Tagalog
and
nun?
the
Ulam?
people there in the province, they give her and her two daughters and her son, you know, they all, and their families all live off of the fact that all these people, they give them food, they give them money, you know. If they want something, they basically just steal it. And I was
Mm-hmm.
like, why are you doing this? This woman is a fraud. She can't do anything. You know, I mean, I had to laugh because they said, oh, you can't leave your clothes outside at night because she can come by and she'll blow on them and and you'll be sick. You know,
Yeah,
I said,
they
what?
mostly Bisaya did it. They said, I don't know. You know, we called ulam. No.
And Mike says when he was, oh yeah, here in the United States, the thing, Bloody Mary. If you say Bloody Mary 13 times into a dimly lit mirror, she will appear.
Not all Filipinos do that. No, we are not saying that all
No,
Filipinos.
not all Filipinos do it. It's just
Yeah,
yeah, most
there
of
are
yeah,
some.
yeah, and
There are
this is
some women.
down in Mindanao. It's maybe a Visaya thing.
There's
I
a
don't
guy.
know, but
I heard
Yeah,
mostly, the Bisaya, they use that kulang.
yeah.
Kulamin mo, kulamin mo, kulamin mo. Just switch it, you know.
But I told somebody, he said it's but just between you and I, Rena, it's not much different than a Catholic church. Right? The
Mm-hmm.
priest tells you have to give money to the church so he has food and everything, and if not, you're going to be cursed. So
No, but
the witch lady and the Catholic priest to me are about the same. I was telling him, I said, okay, curse me. I mean, or send me to purgatory or or hell or wherever that is. Yeah.
I'm Bisaya.
Yeah.
Kasi mostly naririnig ko ganun ang they use that kulam. Kulamin mo pag may pagalit sila. Where are you from? I'm from Bisaya. Taga-Bisaya ako, matatapang daw ang Bisaya. Kaya nilang magkulang. Kasi minsan nakakatakot din. Everywhere na may kulang. Diba? It depends how you hate that person. Pero pag, what do you call that, you can hear, guys, that kulang everywhere. But mostly Bisaya na. Yun, panlaban nila. Haters nila. Those who is haters, their neighbor, or jealous, something like that. They use
Gemma says she's from Visayas. She's from Visaya.
the jealous or jealousy. And I don't believe it, but never, never tried. Yeah, I don't believe neither because I never tried. I hope it will never happen to me. Nakakatakot din kaya because I saw some, in television, they do video like that, about the kulang. They do believe the kulang. So it seems like it's scary.
It's scary because I saw in the television. Ayan.
What's
And
that?
some other. Hello, Simply. Today we had for sunscreen in for fun. Mostly or Bisaya, they are sweet, caring, loving, but yeah, it depends how to treat them. That's what we said. She's Simply. Yeah, they are sweet, but when you treat them like you have a haters. Yeah, maybe it's not your place, sister. Sister Simply. But I know you heard somewhere. No, part of Bisaya that they have that kind of kulang. Hindi naman lahat Bisaya, hindi naman lahat ng tao sa Bisaya. We are telling that all people there are marunong how which hindi lahat. Meron at meron talaga. Hello, Ken Anger from Simply. And we're not what miss with OG board.
Hold on.
Even in YT, they are using that kulang. You know, in YouTube, I have, what do you call that? I go to one live streaming and they are fighting each other. They have an argument live. They use that kulang. Kulamin mo na yan. Pakulam mo na yan. O, diba? Yun ang panakot nila eh. Eh, siyempre, matatakot ka din, no? Ayaw mo rin makulam. Matatapang kaya ang mga Bisaya sasabihin. O, diba? I have heard that. She's simply, you cannot deny it. Matatapang daw ang mga Bisaya, kaya panlaban nila ko. Even they are not do that, but they are asking somebody to do that. They knows.
What is that?
Huh? Now, how about people who is witch using the witch?
Well, yeah, I mean, like I said, it's a, it's kind of silly, actually. I told somebody, I said, that in today's day and age, the amount of people that believe in, aliens and ghosts and all of these things
And
that,
everything.
when you look at the science and, the, logic behind it, they, there's still nothing there. I mean,
Yes, you that's what do you call that? Human only. They do human to believe. What you mean?
Mike's asking, what superstitions do you believe in? Rena,
What?
what superstitions do you believe in?
What superstitions do
Do you
I do
believe? Do you
believe?
believe? Do you believe that there is a walk?
I don't believe walk because I never seen yet. To see is to believe it. That's what I know.
Do you believe? Do you believe there's aliens?
Alien? No. Mike
People from
Roberts, he
outer space
believes
coming there.
about alien.
Yeah.
UFO, he believes Mike Roberts. I don't believe it. I don't believe everything for now because I never had experience. Hey, brother Chance William. William. I believe in God. He is more power than the witch and the ghost.
Good.
Question from Mike.
So you don't believe in aliens. You don't believe in ghosts.
Yeah, I don't believe
Right?
Wak. I
You don't
don't
believe
believe
in
witch.
walk.
Witch, ghost.
Yeah. Do you believe in the witch?
No, I don't believe witch.
Yeah.
I
Do you
just
believe that?
I
Do you
just saw
believe?
on television only. I,
Yeah. Do you believe that somebody can give you the evil eye?
so simply do you believe the kulam?
Yeah.
Yung sinasabi mo hindi lahat. Do you
So,
believe kulam is simply
right.
or
So
witch?
now following that, okay. Do you believe in God and heaven and hell?
Mm-hmm.
You believe in God?
I believe the power of the God.
You believe in heaven? You believe there's hell?
I don't know yet.
Hmm. I always
I
tell
don't
people,
know
I
yet.
said, well,
Because I don't know where I'm going through.
yeah,
Maybe
yeah. Like you
maybe in
said, you would believe in a walk if you can see one, but do you believe in God? But you will never see God.
I never what do you call that? I believe in the what do you call that? I believe in the power of God because I was what do you call it? I'm just saw the Bible that He made the miracles. He made the miracles that what He said. So I believe in that.
Yeah.
The blinds they can see. That's what He did. That is in the Bible. And those who cannot walk because of the God, power of God. That's what it. So I believe. That's why we are praying. We do pray. So we do believe. And Scott, we would have to be a pretty nice to think that with billions and planets, we are the only one life.
Well, Ken brings up an interesting thing. With billions of planets, that we're the only life, and that's not what I said. What I'm saying is, this idea that the aliens come from someplace else than Earth. They come all the way here, and then they have to hide, right, from from people on Earth, and they have to sneak around. Why? That would make no sense. That would be like you sneaking up on an anthill and hiding from the ants so they can't see you. Right? I mean, what would any alien race that came to the Earth, from some distant star, planet, whatever galaxy, universe, whatever you want to say, right? What would they have to fear from the people of Earth? Nothing. This would be like you being afraid of one ant. I mean, even even fire ants, they're not that scary, right? Yeah. Now, if you stand there and try to fight them, maybe they can hurt you, but no, they But that's what I always bring up. I said, well, look at the technology. This would be like you taking a machine gun and going back and if you had access to tanks, machine guns, today's modern military, and going back and fighting the Roman Empire, right? That's the whole thing. I tell people, I said, this idea that aliens come here and they have to hide. No, they'd land wherever they want and say, hey, we need 40 people to experiment on. Which 40 do you want us, or do we get a pick? You gonna volunteer them, or do we pick them? I mean, what would anyone do? There's nothing you could do. Right? So. How in the world does this work? Oh, I guess we lost Rena. Rena, are you there? Are you there? Are you there? Hello? Oh. Yeah, Mike says, yeah, I drive all night and all I see is aliens out there. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, driving on the roads at night, yeah, you do see a lot of aliens. And I'm trying, and believe it or not, as we're doing this, I'm not trying to ignore everyone. I am trying to get, I'm on the State Department, U.S. Department of State. I got to download my 2020 tax form to them for B-Joy's interview, which will happen on Thursday. And I'm trying to figure out how I'm supposed to do it, because this is about as clear as mud.
I'm back, brother.
I see that. I thought the walk got you. I was worried.
Maybe.
Yeah. They were all like,
The walk behind me.
where did she go? Where did she go? I said, I don't know. I said, maybe the walk got her.
He flies me.
Yeah.
We are floating somewhere. We're free. The walk started.
This is about the dumbest thing in the world.
Hope you and the dressing up day road tonight. Sean. You're so sweet, brother. Yes, go. I drive at all night, and I ever see his aliens.
Yeah.
He's always so aliens micro. He believes it. UFO. Isn't it? UFO? Do you believe UFO, brother Scotty?
But do I believe in aliens?
Yeah, because I think they are talking about there in America.
No, I don't. I mean, I believe there may be aliens out there. Do I believe they visited Earth? No. I mean,
Universe Cup.
maybe they have visited Earth way in the past, but do they currently like come to Earth and and all that? No.
We are fighting. We have an argue with Mike over that. Because he is always watching the UFO aliens that he believes there is an alien in the earth. It's only a TV, I said. No? The only phenomenon I ever see is when a person, really looks intelligent. No, the phenomenon that for example, yeah, you are right, Brother Michael, that the persons only you know, you know, they come into your house, visit you themselves, you know, and doing like something floating or washing the dishes, on and off the TV, and of course moving the rocking chair. Moving the rocking chair, but there is no people in the rocking chair. So we believe, I think, with that sometimes ghost. We call that ghost, or our relative spirit still in our house.
So what do you think, Rena?
Yeah.
B-Joy has her interview at 8:30 a.m. or no 8 a.m. 8 a.m. on November 4th.
What about the interview?
For her visa.
I hope she will pass.
Yeah, you think she's all worried she's not going to pass. I said it's not a test.
Mm-hmm.
This is
This interview.
Yeah, for her visa.
They will not give you a test in over here in the Philippines. Just in the interview.
Yeah.
No
I said it's
unlike
just,
in America, they will give you a test.
Well, that's a citizenship test.
Oh yeah.
To become citizen, you have to have
over here in the Philippines. We didn't do that.
No, but no, she's got to do her visa interview, and she's all worried. She's like,
She will find.
what day, your ex-wife, what day you get married, what day you get divorced. I said, what?
Mostly,
I don't
most,
know. I said, I don't
mostly they
remember.
will, mostly they will ask you if you have, what do you call it, if you have ever met your fiance. Do you have proof that he came here in the Philippines? That's mostly.
Well, I mean, this is for the spouse
Or
visa.
how
And
many? Yeah.
she's like, well, I said, well, yeah. I said, and what do you think he's going to ask you?
That's what I'm talking about. About the, what do you call it? Did you meet that person, your fiance? Did he ever come here in the Philippines? How many times he can? That is the mostly number one you will ask for.
Yeah.
Do you have a proof that you meet that person, your fiance?
Yeah.
You need to have a picture to show to
But see,
Philippines.
I told somebody, I said, this even, this even has been longer than that. I told somebody and said, even that's so silly. I
And
mean,
then they will ask you. They will ask
you,
you also if you are going to America with your fiance. Are you going to work there? You
yeah.
will not give.
Are you going to work? What's
Yeah,
your plan? Blah, blah, blah.
yeah.
Like that. Yeah.
Just stay. You can tell her not housewife, something like that. If you tell you are you're going to work one day and you don't need to get your documents neither, even a diploma, they will think that you are looking for a job. You can get later. You get there. If your family, you know, your documents. There is a, but if you bring with you, because in America they will check all your things.
What?
They will check all your luggage if you get all your documents. Like for example, uh, you have a CV or something like that, graduation card, something like that. And
Yeah.
I have seen in YouTube before, there's a Philippine project member. All the people found that there is a TV in her bag. Or about about everything what do you call that, about the environment.
Now, Mike's asking, did I ever consider a lawyer to do all that? No, oh, you mean for the spousal visa? No. It's not that hard. I mean, it's a couple of forms you have to fill out. It's not really hard.
It's hard for the guys
hardest,
who is in
the
America.
hardest part of the hardest part, Mike, of the entire visa process is dealing with U.S. government websites.
Yeah, that is the problem over this only.
They're so poorly written. It's like, right, like here they want, before her interview on Thursday, they want a copy of my 2020 tax return, right? So I have to download the tax return, right? So I scan it in. So it took me, basically the whole time I've been online with Rena, it's taken me that long to navigate through the U.S., State Department system to find out where am I supposed to download it. I finally found out and downloaded. And here's the best part. Then not only does it have to be downloaded, then I have to send a copy to Bjoy. She has to print it out and bring it with her, because I guess the U.S. United States government, much like the Philippine government, cannot afford copiers, printers or printer paper to print these things out themselves. So she has to bring a copy with her to give to the person.
So, or else if we don't have that scan or scanner, something like that, or copy,
Yeah.
you just still you can scan over there,
Yeah.
and then send it.
Well,
Black
that's what I
envelope.
always laugh. I said, I told somebody, yeah, if you go to, if you go to the Philippine embassy here in the United States, and they say, oh, you need a we need a copy of, this paper, right?
Everything.
If you don't bring a copy with you, they're like, oh, you need to go somewhere and have that copied and bring that back. And, and it's like, what? You guys don't have, I mean, the U.S., the Philippine embassy in Los Angeles said, no, we don't have a copy machine. What? You don't have a
They
copy?
don't really have a copy.
Well, they do,
They're
but
not using with that
yeah, they
because
said, oh no, it's like, okay, so you
post
are
time
so cheap.
for the Philippines.
You are so cheap that you cannot afford to make a copy for Philippine citizens. And I mean, unbelievable.
That is the problem here. They are lazy.
What?
Lazy to do a copy. But even you have already your laptop or SD card, they just only print out. They will not do that. You have to do a digital or self-print. And I do believe that with the bill.
Mike Roberts says, I always listen to George Norrie on Coast to Coast. Yeah, I used to listen before George Norrie. I'm trying to. There was another guy too. Well, there's been several on that Coast to Coast, but oh shoot.
Do you use the lawyer or attorney brothers copy?
Huh? No, I didn't use an attorney. I just did all the paperwork myself. That's why I'm
I think
saying
it's easy,
it's
the
not
lawyer.
it's not that hard to do the paperwork. A lot of people get they get kind of panicked. Like I said, the hardest part of the entire process is trying to get through all of the government websites, trying to figure out, when they ask for information, they'll say, oh, here, just, go here, click this, click that. And you find out those links don't work, or they take you to places you don't need to be. And that's not where you need to be. Mike's asking, do we get married in the Philippines or just for K1? No, actually, I married it's really complicated. I married my Philippine wife in Bangkok, Thailand. And she's doing her interview in Bangkok for her spousal visa. So yeah, that makes it, I mean, she's Filipino in Thailand. So yeah, it's, whole different kind of things.
I hope it's still the same way. What was the question?
Government websites rarely work right. Yeah, that's true. Especially U.S. government websites. I think they purposely, make them as complex as they can. Let's see. Give me just a second. I got to send. I'm putting together. I have to send a copy of my 1040, and then every one of the 1099Rs that I made in 2020. I'm just counting to make sure I got all 5 of them. Yep. All right. Well, let me send that so BJ can print all that out, and she can take all that to the interview with her. She's all nervous about her interview. Like I said, she's afraid they're going to ask her questions she can't answer. I said, I said, here, I told her, I said, here's some questions I know they'll never ask. Right? When you go for your interview, they're never going to ask, okay, when he got divorced from his wife, what day was it? I said, they're never going to ask you what was the date of his divorce? Right? They're not going to ask that at the interview. They're not going to ask the size of his Tintin. They said, they're not going to say, oh, what size is your fiance Tintin? They're not going to ask that in an interview, right? They're not going to ask, they're not going to ask, does he snore? Like you said, they're going to want to see some pictures, which is kind of silly, right? Because anybody could take pictures. I mean, I could go take pictures with Rena and say, oh yeah, Rena's my fiance, so that I can bring her here, and okay, so
That's a Philippine embassy. That is a Philippine embassy. I don't know in.
Yeah, well, I don't think the Philippine embassy is even open yet to do interviews, is it?
No, they are not open yet.
Yeah, they've been closed. Yeah, I mean the Thai embassy closed because she was supposed to have her interview, and then 3 days before her interview they closed.
Hey, brother, bro.
Then they just reopened November 1st. They open up, so she's got her interview November 4th.
Wish you luck.
You know,
Wish you luck. We'll get the visa.
so okay, so start to finish, what were the costs? The estimated cost, okay, for the visa?
How much?
Hold on.
How much cost, brother, the visa?
Yeah. I'm trying to remember. There is,
all in one. All in one.
It's probably for a spouse visa right now. I'm trying to remember. I don't remember. I think it was like $1,100 for the filing. Excuse me, for the filing fee. Then then there was some other fee. Then there's then you have to pay an embassy fee. There's a cost for medical, probably around $2,000, maybe. Wasn't that bad.
More or less.
Around $2,000 US. This is, not counting airline tickets and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's just
just only embassy.
Yeah, and here, what did they say? Let me see. Right. Then after she gets approved, then after she does her interview on the 4th, they will let her know if she's approved or not, and then you have to pay a additional. I think in Thailand, it depends what country you're in, but in Thailand, I think it's $27 for the courier fee, and then you have to pay the consulate or the embassy fee in Thailand for her approval, so they'll put the stamp in her visa, and I think that's $200. They said don't pay that until her visa's been approved, because if you pay it, it's non-refundable, and it's tied to the whole thing. So let me see.
It costs like a $2,500.
Yeah. Let's see. Where did he come up with $10,000? There's no $10,000 fee anywhere. I guess it run around, $8,000, yeah, including travel, yeah. And actually, it's probably cheaper to travel now than it did in 2011. Airline fees are a lot cheaper now than they were. I know flying to the Philippines, I pay less. I pay less now for a round trip ticket to the Philippines than I did in 2005. Let's see. Yeah. So yeah, she had to do her medical exam. That was part of the fee. But in Thailand, the cost of the medical, I don't know what. In the Philippines, I think the medical exam's like $300 now or $350. Because you're only, and you have to go to Manila to do it because that's the only approved place in all of the Philippines. It's the hospital that the that the military signed a contract. It's a private hospital the military signed a contract with that service-related injuries for veterans can go to. And that's the only place in the Philippines you can get your medical exam. In Thailand, there's 5 or 6 different places that do it, and they're all different prices. I know the one BJoy went to, the cost was, it could be as high as $300, but the one she went to where her friend works, I think it was $140, US for her medical exam with the x-rays and everything. So yeah. And in the Philippines, I know it's a lot higher. And I know, a friend of mine said it was, it was $300, and now they're saying it's going to cost like $500 for the medical exam in the Philippines. And why? Because they've got the exclusive contract and they can charge whatever they want. Yeah, there's some kind of other stupid fee. Hold on. BJ's asking a question. Let me answer.
Let's go from Tina Davis is earning what, $10,000 until she gets there. Better to come in the Philippines.
Yeah. Yeah, you paid $250 back then. I know it was $300, and somebody said that that they heard it's going to $500 for the medical exam. So yeah, it's all up. Let's see, and then so if you go to the State Department, when it comes down to the entire bottom line, the interview part. I said I looked at Bangkok. Then after the interview, let me get past all the other garbage. Right. Then you have to pay the immigrant visa fee. And this is what it says. Right.
Everything is money.
Yeah. No, if you haven't paid the immigrant visa fee prior to your appointment date, please be prepared to pay for these fees on the day of your interview. The fees must be paid in either US dollars or in local currency equivalent. We will accept cash only. Right? And if you're ineligible to receive the visa, the application fee will not be refunded. Right? Then after the interview, the consular officer can make a decision immediately, or he may decide to review it or ask for additional paperwork, and there's no guarantee you will receive a visa. But anyways, yeah, it's
This is so bad. It's there's no guarantee.
Yeah. No. But nice thing about Thailand is, I mean, in Thailand, like I told somebody, so
That's a good question, Brother Ken.
I think
Your custody voice.
yeah. And I told somebody, he said, well, I know in the Philippines, that even before the whole COVID shutdown, right? The wait time from the time that they said, the what do they call it? You went from Homeland Security and whatever to, the 3, 4, 5 months it was at Homeland Security. Then it goes to the National Visa Center, and the National Visa Center, says, okay, it's been approved. Then you set up your appointment with the embassy in Manila. And I think just before they close down, it's like a 3-month wait to get into, for your interview at the embassy. It's 2 to 3 months. And they've been closed now for what, almost 16 months. So I imagine when they reopen, they're going to start, well, actually the State Department has issued a thing that says, right, for when it comes to, like the Philippines, right, spousal visas will be done first, right, and on a priority basis. First, it will be, Filipinos married to American citizens. Then it will be Filipinos married to somebody in the United States with a green card. And based on when you got in the queue, then they're going to start on. And once they're done with all the spousal visas and they're done with all the, all the other special group visas, there's like 8 different special groups. So once they're done with all of those.
Why there are so many requirements in America?
What? To come to the U.S.?
Yes. Why are so many?
Why are there so many requirements to come to? Because for some reason, right? Between you and me, Rena, and my personal belief, because most Americans have never gone anywhere outside of the U.S. And for some reason, most Americans think that the United States is the most, best country in the world, and that everyone wants to come here. So they want to make a lot of rules why they can't. Right? So yeah, that's. I'm watching this, the Lion. I wouldn't. I was on POD earlier, and he swears the Lion. He thinks the Lions are going to win. Scooty B thinks that. I think they're just wishing. I'm with Mike on that. I wouldn't put my money on the Lions. And yeah, I mean the Browns. There again, we'll see. Yeah, hey, Bruce is saying the Lions will win today, playing the Eagles. Here, real quick, Bruce.
Eagles and Browns.
The Lions. Unfortunately, I just have to say this: the Lions could choke, eating, M&Ms. I mean, it's just all there is to it. But anyways, so Rena, she disappeared.
Wait.
Are you wearing? Hey. So, hey, Rena, turn the camera. Oh, hold on. I'm going to be right back.
What is it, brother?
Okay, Rena, you're back?
Yeah.
Right. So, right, now here, curious minds want to know, right? So this is your Halloween costume, right? So you're dressed up as what? The Wicked Witch of the East?
Witch. Beautiful witch.
Anyways. But here, so anyways, back to the visa thing. So yeah, I told somebody when it comes to fiance visas, I don't even know when they're going to start doing fiance visas in the Philippines. I won't at this point. I won't even venture to guess. I know they've got probably got a couple thousand of spousal visas to get through. Then they have like I said, then they have church-sponsored, tourist visas. They have business visas, and all of these before they ever get around to even starting on fiancé visas. And I don't, like I said, and believe it or not, the State Department is being very hush-hush. All right, for the last 18 months, they've been very hush-hush on how big that backlog is. I mean, I used to have an in at the, State
Do you
Department.
think you're gonna
He retired.
spend like a 5,000, brother? Dollar?
What's that?
Do you think you're gonna spend 5,000 more
For what?
for your fiance or
For my wife? No.
for your wife
No.
when you get there or when she get there?
Oh, when she gets here?
Yeah.
You mean to bring her here? No, I mean as far as the entire government fees and all that, and everything that's been involved in the visa, it's maybe 2,000 total, right? Maybe
2,000 at
2,000
all,
US
even
total.
the green
No,
green or
no. If you hire an attorney, I've heard people, they said, oh, I hired an attorney,
Mhm.
the lawyer, the attorney fees, I've heard as low as as $2,000 or $3,000, $2,000, $3,000, and it's I mean here where I live in the U.S. in Phoenix area, there's a lot of attorneys that do immigration law, and and they run between 3,000 and 3,000 is usually about the starting point, and if there's any kind of problem, then then it can add up quite fast, because they start charging you at $400 or $500 per hour to do any work. But all of the forms that they fill out, there's also visa services you can use. The big one that I'm thinking of is up in Las Vegas, Rapid Visa. I think they charge like $500 or $600. And they'll send you all the same government forms. You fill them out, and then their people will, actually you go online. They've digitized them. You go online, type it all in, and then they have people that read through them and make sure that you filled them out correctly, I guess you'd say. And but yeah, do you need any of those? Not really. They,
Hi, Judy
they,
Fisher.
I mean, all of the stuff that they do, you can do yourself. I mean, it's not that hard.
Just trust yourself that you can do it. Right, brother?
But yeah, but as far as Ken Unger 3-0 Browns. Yeah. Ken is so happy that the Browns scored 3 points, which is kind of here. Hey, Rena.
Yes, brother.
Question for you. Can you make this face for Ken? Yeah. There it is. The Browns scored 3 points. Yay! What a shock. Yeah.
We will remove notification.
What is that? Hickey?
The kiss mark
Yeah, the kiss mark.
from the vampire.
Yeah. The kiss mark of the vampire. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what you were dressed up as? Bride of Vampire?
Yeah.
Hold on a second. How in the world do you do this?
Mylene Raka is there.
What's that?
Ask Iskabe what he is.
What am I doing? Ask Scoot B what He is today, Rena.
I don't understand.
But oh, that's right. Oh, hold on.
Video is calling.
Hold on. Deeper is calling. Hold on.
You can tell I am with you. Rina is with Rina is pretty no matter what the dress. Oh, thank you so much, brother. Brother with my brother Mike. Actually, this is abaya from Saudi Arabia. I use for abaya when I brought it from Saudi Arabia. I'm using every day in Saudi when we're going out. Diba? I can use for woot woot. Actually, this is my real costume today. I just covered because it's cold. No more costume yesterday. Anyway, we remove already the make or the charcoal. I use the charcoal guys. This is my makeup. Oh, diba? It's worth. It works on my face. Charcoal. Because we are not using I'm just only using a makeup or little bit. I don't have the black one color. I use for I use things that I have. It's better the charcoal for me. Oh my god. Ayon to me, what is that? Made video of thing. I will probably use a rapid choice. That is true, my friend. And your hair looks pretty, Reina. Thank you so much, Sister Judy Fisher. I'm wanting to record today. It's not work. Wala pa ng- It's white. White my forehead. Oh my goodness. You can mirror on my forehead. Mirror on the wall. And that face looks way better than Ken. I shall go take it and get freaking. Oh, that is for a kid only, Brother David. Come on. You're not a kid anymore. Just for the kids. We don't do that here. That's for giving the kids. Yeah. Tanggal ang uling sa atin. Yes, you. Ice cream. Ice cream. I knew that. Hey, sis Martina. Long time no see. Kamusta na sis? Yeah. I saw all your videos, TikToks. One is naughty. The last one. Nakabend yung guy ba yun? Nakabend yung bike. Pinapa mo yung Hey bros from Martinez Journey. Tapos na yung ating post. 1 o'clock. Yung costume ko kanina. Rar! Costume. Tatabi ko to for I will not try. Arr! 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 Ang lapad nitong isa. Oh. Ang cute sana ng malapad.
B. Joy says, hello, Rena. Choose.
Hello, Vijay! Kumusta?
Yeah. She said, when you put the mask on, you look too scary.
Oh, really? I thought I looks pretty. Hey, Sisi Martina from Mylene Raka.
Yeah. Here,
Hi, Martina's costume vampire.
Here, Mike says it seems it would be easier just to get married in the Philippines. Actually, Mike, I could, people I know that have gotten married in the Philippines, it's not that easy. Right?
It's not easy.
Yeah. I mean, getting married in the Philippines requires a lot of things that you have to do. I mean, here, Rena. Okay, to get married, you have to have, to get married, what do you have to do in the Philippines?
Cinnamar.
You need a cinnamar, right? Now, are you going to get married? You're Catholic, so you want to get married in the church?
Oh, no. I am not planning to get married.
Okay, so you want civil, a civil wedding. Okay.
Simple, simple.
Huh? Yeah.
Simple, simple.
Yeah. But you want, so you want civil wedding, right?
I just want elegant wedding.
So what I'm saying is, right, what requirements do you have to do just to get the marriage license?
What to get? Just what do you call that? Cinnamar, something like that.
Yeah.
To go in the place where you're getting married.
Mm-hmm. Now, what if you want to marry a foreigner? What are the requirements?
I don't know yet.
Actually it varies quite a bit, right, from province to province, city to city, island to island, and barangay to barangay. I've heard, I have a friend, his wife and him, he said, we had everything all ready, went down to pick up, he said after 2 weeks of back and forth,
getting married,
went down to get the actual marriage license so they could get married. He said,
no, we didn't do that to get married, get a license yet.
Yeah.
But after married.
Yeah. But he said, in order to get the permission from the barangay captain, asked for 20,000 pesos.
I don't think so. No need. Yeah. No need if you are in a, what do you call that, 25 above.
Yeah, it's, but yeah, getting married in the Philippines is not as easy as, a lot of men think. Because you also have to have, basically, what they could call a cinnamar, right? Which you have to go to Manila, make an appointment with the U.S. Embassy in Manila, go in there, pay $50 to $100, whatever they charge to do that piece of paper. I mean, actually, I told somebody, no, I married Bijoy in Thailand, and let's see,
Who
I got
said
off.
that?
Yeah, now she had to get her, she had to have her cinema. That was the only requirement in Thailand, is she has to have a cinema, right, from the embassy in Bangkok. So she went down. I think they charged, like, it took like, she got her cinema like 2 months before I arrived. I arrived at 4 o'clock on Monday morning. It was Monday morning at 4 a.m. I arrived. On Friday, the Friday before I left to fly to Bangkok, I went on the U.S. Embassy site in Thailand and said, hey, I need to get, I need an appointment. And my appointment actually was 4 hours after I got off the airplane in Thailand. I was at the U.S. Embassy. They charged $50 to do the certificate of singleness, they call it there. Then both of those had to be translated to Thai. So we took them over, and we took them over to the official, one of the thousands of official, Thai translators. They did the translation into Thai. Then the next day, we went to, basically it's their version of the Barangay Hall. And,
I think no need the barangay hall.
yeah, but I mean, no. I mean, I'm talking in Thailand, their version of the
Okay.
barangay, so we went there, right?
Just only carrying a proof
We
that
got there at like 7:40 a.m. They open up 8 a.m. So we got there like 20 minutes before they open. We're sitting outside. We walked in, and we filled out the marriage certificate. Then we had to meet with their version of the barangay president. This lady. She was very nice, and my wife still talks to her because she was like so fascinated, and because my wife was Filipino, they had to we had to pay. I think it was $30 for the Philippine, the official Filipino interpreter, because the lady only spoke Thai. So, anyways, yeah, and the same lady did the English translation. She asked like 8 questions, and she said, okay. And then we went back downstairs, and the lady, and then this other lady, she's sitting there. So, oh, here, sign this. Okay. And they handed us papers, and I said, and and the Filipino lady says, okay, now you're officially married. And we went home.
So not too much work
Yeah.
with that.
Well, I mean, they don't, I mean, you can do a whole like church type wedding if you want, or or Buddhist wedding, whatever. But you still have to go down there, and you have to answer, the lady, you have to answer the lady's, 8 or 10 questions, and and you have to fill out the, you have to sign the book, and that's how you get married in Thailand.
No more blah blah blah. In Thailand, right?
Yeah, Martina says, yeah, even civil registers wedding, you will still go through the process of getting married in church, no matter the difference. Yeah. No.
I think less the civil wedding.
But I mean, like for like a fiance visa, or or even I don't know if that's same for the spousal visa. I know for the fiance visa that like your fiance has to go to a class. They only teach those classes in Manila and Cebu. Yeah, those only 2 places where you can and I don't even know what they charge for the class. I know a friend of mine said it was like $250. His wife had to go. She lived in Bohol. She had to go all the way to Manila. And it's like 4 days in Manila. She had to have a hotel. She had to fly to Manila, 4 days in the hotel and everything to take the class on. Basically, it's you're marrying a foreigner, and type class. And I don't even know what they call it. It's but yeah, like getting married in Thailand to Bijoy, none of that was required. They don't have all those things. But yeah, if you're in the Philippines, like fiancés, I know they have to go through that class. I don't know what they call it.
You need to go take all the documents. Like
Yeah.
other
Maybe Martina knows. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know neither about getting married with a foreign.
Rena wants big wedding, 100 family. That's not big.
Huh?
No, Rena wants to invite her whole family, like 100,000, not 100. The whole island.
Brother Scobie, I cannot afford with that. That's why we're getting. I just want only a simple, like a civil.
Yeah, hold on a second.
I don't like bongay.
I
don't want to spend a lot of money just because you are getting married. It's just only a one time only, brother. Maybe I save that money for the future or the house, build it. Then I'm gonna spend for one day only, like one day. Still the same. You're getting married.
Hi.
Simple
So
or not.
here's the official getting married in Thailand. That's what it looks like.
Simple dress also.
Yeah.
Just right.
Oh yeah. You're sitting in this chair, right? Yeah. Just sitting in the chair, right? That was Bijoy. She's signing the book. Yeah. Oh. Right. How do I turn that? Good light.
Don't you get sponsors for the wedding? They help with the wedding financially. I don't. It's helped a little bit, but not surgery. They sponsor. They just give you something little bit. You're the one. The groom and the groom. The groom and the groom. Groom and bride.
So yeah. So here we are. There's the office. And that's in Thai, but it says, basically Office of Marriage.
Yeah. It seems like a civil.
Yeah. Well, no, it doesn't matter. That's the only way you can get married in Thailand. And they have, and you'll notice there's no expense wasted, right? They have these beautiful chairs to sit in. You sit in the chairs, and then when you wait till they call your name, then you go upstairs. You have your 5-minute interview, and you're married.
Right.
There's no, I was waiting for them, to say, here, put up your hand, or whatever, give her the ring. Nope, they don't do any of that. You just go back downstairs, and then the lady brings out the book, says, here, sign here, and then she hands she hands the husband and the wife both their own authentic marriage certificate, and they tell you this is the only one you'll ever get. You'll never get a copy, so don't lose it. And if you want divorce, you need to bring the original there and and get divorced.
Yeah, it's easy to get divorced in Thailand.
Yeah.
They have a divorce. Unlike in the Philippines, you don't have.
I told somebody, I said, here, remember, it only takes one person to get divorced in the U.S. and only one person to get divorced in Philippines. I mean, in Thailand. Right? But here you have to go to court. There you just walk in. You show them the original marriage certificate. Say, you have to go back to the original place where you got the marriage certificate. And
And Bruce, David say, have a question. How much it costs you get married?
Married where?
There in Thailand.
In Thailand?
Yeah.
I think the fee was like 1,000, or it was I'm sorry, 100 baht, so like $30, $35 for the fee.
Mm-hmm.
And then yeah. So here's the lady doing our actual marriage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Look how excited she is. She's just looking at the paper like, okay, And I don't even I said I don't even think you could answer the question wrong. Yeah. Yeah. And then there. And here's the witness to our wedding. See him?
Mm-hmm.
I think he spent the whole time texting on the phone.
Is that your sponsor
Yeah, that's the sponsor.
or witness?
He was the taxi cab driver.
You hired him as a witness.
Yeah. No, he was the brother. He was the brother of the lady that did the ceremony.
Oh,
Yeah.
seems like a priest.
See,
I didn't know. We have that Sister Judy that you are so in the YouTube that you are watching then from the Philippines because we are after the receptions eating we have to dance. That is our tradition. Some sponsors or some viewers are giving a money and pin it on their dress.
what's that? Yeah,
About the
yeah,
wedding culture.
yeah. No, right? No. The actual wedding, there is nothing. The reception, right? Now the reception in Thailand, I'm trying to remember the cost here. The cost
How
was,
much it cost?
I don't know,
$1,000?
No, like 3,000.
Oh, 3,000.
Yeah.
It depends on the Philippines
Yeah.
how you want to
Yeah.
be.
Here, because
How much it
here, yeah. So that's us arriving at the reception.
That is a hotel.
Yeah. Oh no, actually it was done in the largest mall in Bangkok.
Ah.
Yeah.
So you paid $3,000.
Yeah,
For the
because
mall.
we rented
Reception.
we rented the one, we rented
One hall.
no, not a hall. We rented the 5th floor of the mall.
Fifth floor?
Yeah, the
Oh,
5th
so you
floor.
have
Yeah.
you have a lot of visitors then.
They have a big open area at the 5th floor. And then there's, like one really nice restaurant. So everybody eat at the restaurant, and then
Masalang bayan
we rented that whole, we rented, I don't know,
Pwede yan si Smiley.
yeah, it was like 400 square meter area on the mall for the night, and that's where we had the reception, because all the people from the hospital had to come, all the hospital workers, and
Oh, that's why there are so many people.
yeah, the owner of the hospital. So yeah.
I have a question, Brother Scott. When you get after you get married with that, after the reception and everything, how much you earn that wedding?
What earned?
A profit, money.
What?
Like for example, they are giving you a gift, like for example,
That doesn't happen.
any
No.
kind. They don't have like that. Unlike
No.
like a Philippines, they will give
Okay,
you
in
a little
Thailand,
amount of money.
okay, in Thailand, it's just the opposite. You give a gift to everybody that comes.
Really, you are the one who give
Yeah.
it to them.
Yeah.
Those visitors.
Yeah. So everybody that came got a what do we give them? It was a little, it had the bow on it and everything. It had the the date of the wedding and our names on the paper, wrapped around a silver spoon and a silver fork. Because
that
I guess,
you will give to them.
yeah. So everybody got one of, every man, woman, that came. And you don't give just to one couple, you give to each individual. So, like 800 people were there, so you had to have 800 sets of those. I bought 1,000 set. And I think there was, there weren't, well, the extras, everybody took the extras too, so there weren't any extras.
I thought they are what do you call it? The sponsor or the visitors they are giving.
No,
That's what we
no.
don't.
In
Philippines, we do.
yeah, in Thailand, like here in the U.S., everybody gives a gift to the bride and groom. No, in Thailand, it's just the opposite. You give them a gift for coming there, for showing up. Yeah. So yeah, it's just different traditions. Hmm. Oh.
I don't even seen that video. I think before it started the ceremony, is the sponsors designs they are signing just
What's that?
only the couples.
Yeah. What, in Thailand?
No, in the Philippines.
Oh yeah, I don't know. Well, I mean, here in the United States, when you get married, they usually have like one man, one woman. Well, be like the witness.
The witness.
Yeah. So you have the bride, the groom. They'll sign the marriage license, and then they'll have the two witnesses sign.
Yeah.
Yeah. In Thailand, that lady that you saw, right? When she was done, the other lady just, got up, brings the book over, sits, says, and says, "Here, sign here." I signed my name. They gave it to B-Joy. She signed her name, and she said, "Okay." And she walked in back, and she come out like 5 minutes later. She says, "Here, here's your marriage certificate." He gave one to each one of us and said, "Okay, don't lose those," and turned around and walked away. And I looked at B-Joy and I said, "Is that it?"
You're married.
And this this Filipina lady,
Congratulations.
she's lived for 40 years in Thailand, and she says, "Okay, you're married now." And we walked
You're
outside.
just only sitting there.
We walked outside, gave the document to the I gave the marriage certificate to the lady, and she charged me, I don't know, like $80, and said, "Come back tomorrow and pick up the translation to English." Okay. So yeah.
Most wedding in the Philippines.
Mike says Lions are down 7 already. Not surprised. Yeah, I'm not either. With Lions being down.
So instead of Filipino can get married in Thailand. Yeah. You can get brother married somewhere in the outside the Philippines. Thailand. You want
see, for some reason my there we go.
What do you call that?
So Mike's asking, can a Filipina can get married in Thailand? Yeah. Well, there's no reason she can't.
Anywhere where you want to meet.
Yeah. I mean, Mike, you didn't know that? Yeah, they give Filipinas away, and you can get those in the box of candy.
Yeah, but the what do you call it? The only one thing I think you have a citizenship visa like B-Joy. He's working there, right?
No,
a long time ago.
Anyone in the world can get off the airplane, right? And and get married in Thailand.
You never ask how many.
That being said, just so you know, right? You know, yeah.
No, I have a question, brother Scott.
Sure.
If you're getting in Thailand, you said you can get in an airplane. You never ask there that are you how many years you are living in Thailand?
No,
That's
nope, that's not a requirement to get married in
the
Thailand. No.
requirement. Oh, okay, that's a good
You
thing.
can get, getting married in Thailand, like getting married in Las Vegas. You can, I mean, other than, the only difference is in Las Vegas, you can get married while still sitting in the car. But in Thailand, you actually have to walk into a building. Now, that being said, right, I mean, they do marriages, they do, most, uh, you know, right, most of the places that, that you have to go to get officially married in Thailand, get a legal marriage in Thailand, right? You have to make an appointment unless you know somebody. Remember I showed you the picture of my sponsor, the cab driver, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, his, I worked with his brother-in-law, right? He's a, and he happens to be the brother-in-law,
You need to be have
and he's the brother-in-law of the lady that did our marriage. So we didn't need to, do any, we didn't have to make an appointment. Normally you have to make an appointment 2 or 3 weeks ahead of time, and and then there are some areas in Thailand where they won't marry foreigners, but most of them will.
So we can get married, Mike Roberts. Then I will take over in Thailand.
Yeah. Yeah.
Easily.
Yeah, it's not hard. I mean,
Oh, that's
you,
a
you,
good idea, Mike. With Tom also with your girlfriend.
yeah.
Bring
No,
her in Thailand.
Judy's asking if the rules. No, the rules are still the same in Thailand. A friend of mine just got married, and last week, in Thailand, and yeah, the rules are still the same.
I thought there is rules like you need to you know uh,
And he's,
stay or live here for a year.
no,
Then,
there's no rules like that. They do have, what they call wedding planners, in Thailand that you can use, and they'll arrange everything for you. My friend, he's he wanted to get married, and start the spouse visa thing. So I told him, I said, he's just, he's been fighting going to the Philippines and everything. His wife is working in forgot where she was working. Bahrain, right? So she flew from Bahrain to Bangkok. He flew to Bangkok. The man that I showed you, the taxi driver picked them up at the airport. They got married that morning, and and basically, a week later, they both went back. He came back here to the U.S. and so now he's starting the spouse visa, and and they're going to use the embassy in Bahrain because she's going to stay working in Bahrain. So yeah, but yeah.
how much you paid the taxi driver, brothers? To be witness.
I didn't pay him anything.
You
But
didn't pay anything.
well, I think he charged. I think he charged my friend, like, because he picked them up. He picked them up at the hotel, and I think the taxi bill was like 1,500. And I said, well, give him, because he,
It's a dollar or baht.
well, you have in baht, 1,500 baht, so it was like $50 taxi bill. And anyways, I said, so give him something, because you have to pay the lady that does the service an extra 1,000, so she does it that day. You don't need appointment. She charges 1,000 for no appointment marriage. So that's like $30. But I told him, I said, just, I mean, he's gonna wait, he's gonna sit there and be your, and then and then he'll take you back to the hotel or wherever you want to go. And when he presents you with the taxi bill, be generous. So he paid, he whatever, I think the bill he said was like 2,000 baht. So he gave the guy 5,000 baht. But the guy doesn't charge extra. No, he doesn't, he doesn't say, oh, you got to pay me.
Hello, Latinos. Welcome to my live stream.
He just does it because,
From USA.
he does. I
Happy
guess
Halloween.
he did it because I asked him to, there's no charge. But yeah.
So they didn't charge.
Yeah.
I don't know how much in a
What's that?
church in the Philippines.
What, in the Philippines?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I know a friend of mine, like I said,
Enjoy from Latin.
yeah. I mean, just before they had the lockdown and they ended everything, I was supposed to be the sponsor for a wedding in Davao for a friend of mine.
Mm-hmm.
And I know it, I mean, I know he was in, I know he was in like, I want to say 200,000, it's almost 200,000 peso by the time, with the reception and everything else. Yeah.
Because it's
But I think
congregations.
yeah. Well, the church, right? The church there in Davao, they were charging him like 20,000 peso. He said, well, he said no, it's not a charge. They said, if he donates 20,000,
It's donate or pay.
yeah. If you donate 20,000 peso to the church, then the priest will come out and do the wedding. And you can use, you can have inside the church. And then, and he said, yeah, and he said, and then the best part is, he says, they shut down like it's like a week before the wedding, is when they stopped allowing people to come to the Philippines, right? So
I think it's only cost of money only in
so
the
he said,
Philippines
yeah,
for wedding.
yeah.
For the
He
reception.
said, so the church said no, he can't have back the donation. The lady, the lady for the flowers said nope. She's not returning any of the money. Yeah. And he says the best part is, even the lady that says that they had to pay ahead of time. He says they had to pay for the flowers. They had to pay
Thank you, Latinos. I write in you. I take up the
and he says the only one that gave me the refund was the Airbnb, for the house that he rented. He says, yeah. He says, but yeah. He said, so the church said nope, no refund, even though they didn't have to have they didn't have the wedding. The lady that charged 5,000 peso to clean the church, said nope. He said, well, and his wife's like, oh, but you don't even have to clean. There's no wedding. He says, nope. She says she told her she went there and cleaned the church anyways, and so she had to pay the whole 5,000. And he says, yeah. He says, it's just funny. Mike wants to know, are you still in contact with the taxi driver today? Yeah, actually,
I think my Rovers have a plan to talk that driver.
the taxi driver, this taxi driver that I've shown you, his brother is married to a Thai lady living in Canada that I happen to know, and that we've worked together with in the past, and we still collaborate every once in a while on jobs. And anyways, yeah. So his wife, okay, that's her brother. Now his wife is the sister of the lady that married us. So it's kind of a convoluted way to get around it, but yeah. Yeah, I was scammed by the church lady. Yeah. It wasn't me. It was a friend of mine. Yeah. And he says, yeah, I was scammed by the church lady.
If you get married right away, it will be like that. That is, I think.
What?
Scam the what do you call it, church ladies. You get married right because you are right. No appointment.
Well, but here, Irina, right? That's, He said, I always tell this to men all the time. If you marry the lady that you just met on the internet, right? And and if
What you can say about the online wedding, Brother Scott?
What, the online wedding?
Yeah.
Well, there again, okay.
I never met.
Yeah.
Never met yet.
Yeah, you never meet the person that you're marrying. I will say, well, if you want to do the internet, relationship, and you go, and not knocking the Filipina or the American or any other people, right? And you go there and you spend 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, even 1 month, right? There, right? Okay, how much do you really know about the person?
I don't know about everything.
Now I met B-Joy. When I first met B-Joy, the year was 2003, right? And I think she was 18 years old, and she was pregnant, right? She was pregnant with her second daughter, and then I saw her again in 2005. She was pregnant again with her with her third daughter, and and actually, I thought she was the wife of the taxi driver that I had hired, but I found out it was actually the sister-in-law of, it was the taxi driver was her sister's husband. And the only reason she was ever, in the taxi is because her sister was going to college.
Are they meet Sis Mylene Raka? Your friend?
And in order, yeah. So the only reason I ever met her was because the man driving the taxi, was the sister of B-Joy's husband. And the reason she was in the cab, right, with with him, was because the sister was going to school to be a nurse, and she didn't trust him not to cheat, so she had B-Joy ride with him to make sure that he wasn't cheating. He wasn't going to see the women while he was driving the taxi. So yeah.
There is an interpret Mike Robert.
And Mike's exactly right. I mean, if you can find somebody, I always tell people, I said, if you find somebody that speaks English in Thailand, right, they're either not from Thailand, or, right, if it's a young, if it's a lady that speaks English in Thailand, it means, she probably works in or did work in a bar, right? Those are the only people that speak, English in Thailand, right? If you go to a restaurant, the chances of you finding somebody, especially once you leave like Bangkok or Chiang Mai, once you leave leave there, the chances of you finding somebody that can speak English, right, is rare. Right. Now, if you leave and just so you know, though, even young, the young children, right, that go to schools, to learn English, remember one thing, right? Most of the English teachers in Thailand happen to be Filipinas, right? So now you're talking to somebody that speaks English that they learned from a Filipina in a Thai accent. Just saying. So they will use terms like open the light. They will use different terms than what we would consider proper English, because let's face it, most of the teachers that they hire in the Philippines, or I mean in Thailand, come from the Philippines, so they learn Filipina English. which isn't bad. I mean, Rena speaks English very well.
No, I have a problem. Wrong grammar.
What?
Wrong grammar. I am
Like what
mostly
wrong?
wrong grammar.
What wrong?
Wrong grammar. No, I do mistake. I'm still learning.
Yeah. You still open the light?
Yeah.
But that's okay. No,
Because our language is
actually, Rena, your English is very, very good. Yeah. 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 Here, hey, Rena,
Yes.
how many years I known you? Like 4 years now? Something like 4? Yeah. And you speak English much more goodly now than you did before.
Yeah, because I started my YouTube. I
Yeah.
learned it a little bit. Slowly, everything
Yeah.
improved.
Back in the day, Rena never spoke English so goodly.
You're right.
Yeah.
I don't know nothing about
But she
English.
sang. But she did sing. Yeah. I think she learned how to speak English by singing.
Singing. I totally knows about singing in English, but talking with somebody else like you,
Yeah.
I'm scared to
Mhm.
speak or
I know.
I'm afraid to be judged,
Yeah.
judgment or what else?
Bands of marriage.
Criticize.
What is bonds?
No, what?
Bonds.
But buns.
Bonds.
Buns
B-A-N.
is a bread. Buns is the bread. For us, we call that buns. Can I
Oh,
buy some
I,
buns?
I thought bonds was what what you're showing when you turn around doing the Zumba.
No. Buns for us is the bread. Like what else? Burger buns.
Yeah, that's buns, not bands. It's buns.
Buns.
Yeah.
See, I told you, I'm
Yeah.
not perfect in English or in
Okay.
fluent.
Now, right now, here's a question for you, Rena. Right, what is the difference between sugar buns and buns of steel?
The sugar buns, there is a sugar, there's a sweet. Right? Because
No.
there, you mentioned it's sugar. So it's
Yeah.
sweet buns.
Sugar buns, and buns of steel.
I'm gonna
What's the
Google
difference?
it.
Here. Look up buns of steel. Buns of steel.
What is the meaning of buns anyway? What is buns? Hey, Jamie is still there.
Mike's gonna get a laugh out of this. This will be
I don't
good.
know what is buns.
B-U-N-S.
BUNS. That is the bread buns.
Buns. Yeah. Yeah. Buns of steel. Look up buns of steel.
I don't know what is that buns of here. I'm interested with that. 100%. I don't know.
Mike says
Still, it's like what do you call that?
Yeah.
Buns of steel. It's like a wire. or what do you call that? It's a kind of a hard wire, something like that, or steel. I don't know. It's bakal like this. Where this one,
and for all of you
this one is this still right?
and for all of you just joining, welcome to English for Filipinos 101.
Hello, Maureen. Welcome to my live streaming.
Right. Buns of steel. Right. Buns of steel. You know how
I'm
to,
gonna Google so I can
right.
Daddy. Why I call you Daddy, Scott?
Because I'm as old, because I'm older than your dad. I don't know.
I just mistaken. What? Buns of steel. I'm gonna Google what.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
What is the feel of the steel?
Huh?
Steel?
STEEL. Like the metal, steel.
Mm-hmm. Buns of steel. Oh, buns of baka. Steel. What is the difference? The sugar you said? Sugar?
Yeah. Sugar buns. What's the difference between buns of steel and sugar buns?
The sugar bun is what do you call that? Sweet.
Yeah.
And I can
Rena.
eat.
Okay, Rena. Now here's the joke. Right? The difference between buns of steel and sugar buns is how much Zumba does the lady do?
How much?
Yeah, Mike's got it. Mike,
I don't
Mr. Mike Roberts, you have it. Yeah. And no offense, it just flew over. It flew over Rena's head because she's just a little too short to get it. Buns of steel and sugar buns. The difference is how much Zumba do they do? Hey, Judy says I should stop messing with Rena. Oh no, we used to do this back when she was in the kitchen in Saudi.
No, I don't really know what we are talking about. There's
Yeah.
buns. I just confused.
Yeah.
I just know the sugar buns is I can
Mike,
eat the
Mike.
sweet kind of bread.
Oh no, you can
There
eat
is a
both.
cup
You
also
can,
that the sugar
Rena,
icing.
Rena. You can eat both. You can eat sugar buns and you can eat buns of steel.
Mm-hmm. Cannot eat the buns of steel because it's hard.
Mike will explain this all to you later.
Okay. No stick. See, even Maureen says no stick. Oh, maganda raw ako. Niloko mo na naman ako sa Maureen.
What?
Alam ko na yan.
Michelle's in
Wala
here.
akong piso.
Michelle's in here.
Mhm.
Be afraid. Be very afraid. Michelle
Toby must be a bad man.
is here. Mike's trying to explain to you they're talking about butts.
Buns or bat?
Puts. The put.
The puwet. Are you
Yeah.
talking a puwet? Oh, I thought it's a buns.
Yeah, put. The put of steel.
It seems like a buns of bread. That's what I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
It's a bat. But my God, what the heck? That slang word
Yeah.
seems like buns and Halloween. Happy. Did you dress up? Welcome to our live
Hey,
streaming.
I was going to ask you, did you get a lot of Did you get a lot of rain by you?
Who? Me? It's
Yeah.
sunny.
Yeah. But I mean, did you have rain before?
We have a rain here before last
Mhm.
week, like rain. That is almost or 2 weeks. 2 weeks rain.
Hey,
Never
now
stop.
so is Maureen going to come up there and visit with you, or
But she will.
yeah?
Yeah, she will come
Can,
sooner
can
or later.
I mean,
Will
can hey, can either you or Maureen, let me know, like 2 or 3 days before she gets there?
yeah, sure.
Yeah, okay, because I need to prepare,
You need to prepare what you're gonna prepare. Your
because when you
luggage.
because no, because I was thinking when Rena and Maureen meet together in the same place, it's the end of the world as we know it.
She will.
Yeah.
She will
I mean,
live with me
the
for
whole
months.
the whole world will end
The whole world will
on that
end.
day. The whole world will be different the day that Maureen and Rena spend 1 month together. By the end of 1 month, the Earth
And
may
not only 1 month, brother.
yeah,
More than
it
that.
might be by the end of 1 month, Maureen and Rena together. It's probably going to be snowing in the Philippines, and and they'll and you'll be able to surf down in Antarctica.
Just only the vegetables gonna be fresh over here.
Yeah.
No snow.
I think it's a plot. I think it's a plot. Right? Personally, I think it's a plot by Mike and Ken. Right, to take over the world, putting Rena and Maureen together. It's a plot. They have an evil plot. We might have to call James Bond to go take them out.
James Bond. What's the connected to James Bond, brothers?
The evil empire. The evil empire of Mike Roberts and Ken. Right? Putting Michelle and Rena together could be the end of the world as we know it. It's an evil plot they're using to take over the world.
She will become something. She just only wearing. And thanks God, what do you call it? The protocols here is not too strict. But it seems like they will. I saw again bad news today. That was getting high again.
Maureen said she's only waiting for her ID to come there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just ahead. I'm still Maureen going to come and
Yeah.
stay with. Yes, Sister Judy.
Maureen going to come and stay with
And
Rena Fisher.
Ken Anger do the what do you call that? All the things. So she can.
Yeah, Ken Unger says, yeah, I figured out the plan. Yeah,
How
I
you
know you
figure
had
out,
one.
Brother Scott?
I might have
Anybody
to send,
tell
I
you?
might have, now I could send B-Joy down there, and we're talking universe domination.
Oh, the prescript already. Yeah. Last need to know. Or not. Somebody steal your Cinderella costume.
So yeah, that ought to actually be funny.
Mm-hmm.
I can just picture it, right? Yeah. The Marine, would it be the Rena and Marine show or the Marine and Rena show?
Both.
Hmm?
Both. Both. Both of us. Orange shoes or green.
Or here you could use your initials, RM show. Oh no, How about this? The MR, World Domination Show.
MR like seems like a Mr. sign.
Yeah, the Marine Arena, but we just say MR, World Domination Show. There you go.
We're going to Zumba together, brothers.
Yeah.
That's what that is our plan.
Yeah.
We're going to.
Come join us. Come join us.
Maureen's gonna dance.
We're gonna Zumba you into a mission. Zumba to submission.
That's what she said. She wants to dance with me.
Now, if you can get Mike and Ken to Zumba live, I think you have something.
Better.
Yeah. I can just picture it now. The Mike and Ken live on, that would go viral. You could get 1 million views. You could get 10 million views from that.
I'm imagining now brother's cafe. It looks like.
Yeah. Mike. Yeah.
I'm imagining now. It
Mike,
looks like.
Mike and Ken doing Zumba together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And you and Maureen doing Zumba, right?
Yeah.
Now, split screen. I'm just putting this together for you. This is 10 million views. I expect
10 million.
this will go like 10 million, 20 million views easy.
I hope so. We will get a viral.
Sure. Right.
Because of the voice.
Sure. Right. So you have to do it this way, the split screen like this, right? So you and Michelle doing Zumba, right? Over there.
I hope you are here also, brother, with us.
Over there, you have Mike and Ken doing Zumba, right? Now, hopefully they're not wearing Speedo. Just tell them, long pants is fine. Doing the Zumba same time.
Oh, Mike Whitcomb said what he said. I paid to say that, Scott.
You probably could, I mean, it could turn in, it could turn in, it could be the.
Oi, boys, listen to the Scott Bay said.
I mean, you probably could turn it into an only fans show. I mean, charge like $5 each to see it.
And Maureen, she will get monetized then that views.
Yeah.
Right? She will get monetized. Let's see. If Mike Roberts
Marine, yeah.
He can dance.
Marine is asking, does she need to bring her sweater when she comes there? What's the temperature there? What's the temperature there? 22, 23?
For now, it's temperature for now. Let me check in book. I always use book. It depends. 40?
What? The temp? No. What's the temperature? What's the temperature where you're at, Rena?
$15 Celsius.
15.
It says there.
Yeah. Marine, you don't need a sweater. You need, Marine, you don't need a sweater. You need like the sweater, the blanket, and maybe 2 pair of pants.
It's getting cold on November.
Yeah.
I feel cold already. That's why I use pajama. Even I wearing a skirt. It's cold in Baguio, but no snow. Yes, you're
15,
right.
15 is so cold.
Yeah, it's cold. course.
Hey, Rena, are you planning to come here to the U.S.?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mike Roberts wanted me to
Yeah.
visit
Right. Yeah.
to see
So-
America.
Well, I mean, like I told BJ, I said you're picking the perfect time to come here to the U.S.
Oh, you are so far, brothers. Pape. Where are you at right now?
Where am I at?
Yeah, we are here. We are in Ohio.
Yeah. Well, I'm down now. I live just outside of Phoenix. No, Phoenix, Arizona, which is maybe
Arizona.
yeah. So it's about I'm about 2,000 kilometers, 2,400 kilometers from Ohio. But I used to live.
1,000 kilometers?
Yeah, about 2,000 kilometers away. But I
How,
used to
how,
live,
how
and
many
I used
hours?
to live, but I used to live in Wisconsin, which was very close to Ohio. Now, I said, I told BJ, I said, because she was like, oh, they approved the visa. I said, well, you might want to go to the, Philippines first, spend 1 month, 2 months there. Maybe I send her down to visit you. But, that I said, you might want to spend 1 or 2 months in the Philippines before you come here to the U.S.
Hello, Captain Velvet.
Because the temperature here in Arizona, it might get as cold as 1 or 2 C, right? It might be 1 or 2 C, in the morning when you wake up, and then only like 15, 16 C at the high during the day. And you might not like it, right? Mike says, Flagstaff. No, actually, Mesa, just outside of Phoenix. But, but, I said, or if you want to come, here in January, right, I have to make a small trip up to Wisconsin so you could fly into Chicago, where maybe the temperature will be, minus 10, minus 12 C, and at
It's
night
too
it'll
much
get
cold.
down to minus 20 C.
Yes, you need like that. You don't. Sweet man. Sweet third.
Well, here, Mike, I learned this from living all around the world. The easiest way to convert centigrade to, to Fahrenheit is remember 3 simple numbers, or actually, a few. But 0 is 32 degrees Fahrenheit, 10, right, is 50, 68 is 20, 86 is 30, 104 is 40. And then you can kind of guess, from there it's about, it's 1.8 degrees, per C, but around 2ish, and you get pretty good at figuring out, when they're talking centigrade, or Celsius versus Fahrenheit, you get really really fast at boom. So if you remember, 10, and if she's saying 15, it's halfway between 68 and 50. Pretty easy to figure it out. Cold and see. Now, here, Ken, what was the temperature at 6 a.m. where you are in Ohio today when you woke up? Actually, I think it's actually pretty warm up there right now.
I live in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Lived in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Never go back that cold again.
So snow, brother.
All right. So here. Now, Marines complaining it's 15. It's 15. In Baguio. Right. When Ken woke up this morning, it was 10. The temperature where Ken or Marines, Marines, love lives. It was 10C. Right? Actually, it was a little closer than that. And Captain Billy Jack says 52 in Chicago, 52 Fahrenheit.
Wow.
Right? 11C. Right? And it's already noontime, and it's 11C. So that's pretty close to the high temperature of the day.
Week. Captain Billy is living in Chicago. I think everywhere in US is getting cold, right?
Actually, I'm waiting for, I'm still, I told somebody, I said, I'm waiting for one of these, polar vortexes to actually split off. Instead of hitting the south, the eastern part of the United States, split off and hit the Philippines. Could you imagine if tomorrow you wake up and the temperature drops from 15C to -3C, and it stays -3C, right? I mean, -3, -5C every day for a month.
$57.
Yeah.
In Ohio, right?
Mike wants to know, how many beers does it take to change a light bulb? I'm going up the ladder now. It takes 5. It takes 5.
You will be fine, Mike Robert.
Mike,
five
trust me,
bottle.
it takes at least 5. Right?
5 bottles.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
less than, I think.
Because those bulbs are really slippery, so you need at least 5. Now if you're talking bottles, you need at least 5 bottles to grip it. Now if you're talking cans, you might be able to get away with 8 or 9.
Be careful with putting that bulb.
Hey, and Mike, do me a favor. Remember, put the ladder. The wide part goes at the bottom. Don't do that whole, put the wide part on the top and and sit on one of those posts. That was just wrong.
Or maybe somebody's do that, Mike Robert. Come on, tell the truth. You are not doing that. You are
Judy,
somebody's your neighbors.
Judy, rest well.
Not you.
Miss Judy Fisher is going to rest in the background.
Gonna be resting in the background. Oh, okay.
Never missed, no snow chains needed in North Carolina. I've been in parts of North Carolina where snow and ice have been a problem.
There is a snow. Pretty
So is tonight Halloween?
Ready again.
Yeah. Is tonight Halloween? Oh yeah, today's. Oh, that means tomorrow. That means tomorrow I get my pension check. Woo! Woo!
Woohoo! Double pay, brother Scott.
BJ will be so happy.
Double pay because it's holiday, special day for those working.
She'll be like, yeah, tomorrow. I was laughing. They said, "Oh, you get pension." I said, "No, it's not actually my pension. It's called BJ's payday."
So you get check from her.
I said, "That's why I have to work, because she takes my pension check." You're like, "Oh no, that's for me." I said, "Oh, okay." I thought all those years in the Army, and all those years in the fire department, I thought that that was for me. No, it's fine. All right, that's just a joke, though.
Living in the mountain is very happy time from Judy Fisher. Anyway, we're
Well,
going to end now my live
that's-
streaming, brothers. Scott.
but here,
We are enjoying.
but
We
here,
enjoy
that's
a lot.
I mean, just say, to, Mike, that's why I prefer the mountains of Menda now, is because even in the summertime, it's not really that hot, and and it's easy to sleep. Somebody asked me, like the place I have, up in the mountain. He says, "Why? Well, if it's so nice, it's so safe. Why do you have those? Why do you have those bars on the windows?" I said, because A, there's no glass, and B, it's to keep the monkeys out. Because the one night we went to what is that store where you buy everything in bulk, and I put it all in the cabinet, and about 1 o'clock in the morning, there's all this noise downstairs, and I go down there, and all the monkeys are in there tearing all the cabinets open, eating all the food. So so I put bars on the windows to keep the monkeys out. But I'm not worried about it. So, anyways, Rena.
Yes, brother. We're going to end now my live streaming.
All right.
See you again next time.
Rena,
Yeah, it's 2:30 here.
Rena, remember, you have to end with a song, right? I'm waiting to hear the song. What song are you going to sing?
What I'm gonna say?
Mhm.
I'm sleepy now.
I'm so sleepy. No. What song is
Sing for
that?
me a lullaby. Huh?
I don't know any lullabies.
Sleep, baby.
Sleep, sleep. Oh, no, that's Ice Ice Baby. No, I thought it was Sleep, Sleep Baby.
Ice, ice, baby. That's your favorite song, brother Scotty. I know.
No,
Yes, ice, ice, baby. And
no. I mean, Rena, it's.
Oh, I know your favorite song. It was
I'm
so
too
that's
sick for this shirt. Like that one?
Here's to you. That is your favorite.
Hillside.
Yeah. See, I know. I remember your favorite.
Kang mabuhay.
Oh yeah. It was a song. A good song. Pastel Balde.
And I sing it better than most people.
Yeah, you sing better than I. I don't know that song. When I was
No?
I play on YouTube.
Anyways, I thought, I mean, that, actually, Dahil say, well, that's not my favorite song.
It's your favorite. Remember, you told
Well,
asked me to sing that.
it's the favorite Tagalog song.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But,
Your team,
I mean,
you're dedicated to be joy.
no, my favorite song, right, is let me see. I want to go swimming with bow-legged women to swim between their legs. Like that?
I don't know. I never heard that.
No?
Anyway. I need to go back to sleep now. Oh, see, everybody, see you later, alligator.
Hey, Maureen, just so you know, once you meet up with Rena, you will never sleep again. Because
Our eyes is open.
she's the mistress of the night. You'll do 24-hour live streams. That's it. Tag team live stream. I can see it right now. Right? That's what here. You start a live stream, and then when you get tired, you go to sleep. Maureen comes in. Then Maureen gets tired. You come in. Yeah.
No, we will sleep together the same time. It goes too much for the lights bill or electric bill.
What? You and Maureen will sleep together?
No, we will sleep
That'll
together
get
at the same time. I mean, we are separate room. We have a separate room.
if
Both here and then.
Hey, Rena, if you and Maureen sleep together, that'll get a lot of views. I think you have to do that one on
What do you
TikTok, on YouTube.
What do you think if we are sleep together then, Brother Scotty?
You're the one said you're going to sleep together.
Yeah, but what do you think about that?
What?
Is there some meaning for you
No,
or what?
no, no. You sleep.
Some I know that they will think that we are lover. There is a lesbian, one of us, because we sleep together. My God, there are so many sleep together in what do you call that? In their accommodation. There's no space. Like for example,
Yeah.
for rent or room for rent, they are sharing each other. But we never think about that.
Yeah.
There is a lesbian one of us or tomboy, where we are love. But other people do think.
Yeah.
Like for example, we are holding together with woman to woman. They will think that we are in a relationship, but we are not like that. It depends. You can see the tomboy or lesbian together with a woman. If we are, same clothes,
I mean,
means we are both.
Yeah. There's a lot of ex-Navy men and Marines, that also meet, that also found out there's a lot of lady boys, but they were holding hands and
Go to sleep this morning.
have some relationship, so we won't even talk about that. So, but anyways, hey, Rena, you take care. It's nice talking to you.
Again. Yeah. See you again next time, Brother Scotty. I enjoy talking to you. And in the chat also.
And remember this. Your English is a whole lot more goodly than it ever was.
Oh, I love you, Brother Scotty. Thank you so much. Maureen, don't sleep much later. Yeah, again, thank you so much, Brother Scotty. Have a good day and happy Halloween. Again, see you guys later, alligator. We're going to end now because it's almost 3 o'clock. 2:40 now here in my place. And so, bye everyone. Thank you for staying on my live streaming, brother and sisters. Have a great day.